get some nice cases tomorrow and some nice CSGO ranked.
Dude, do you think like the cases are
Preston, Leonard, Hard Jordan. You're watching the South Straight Show on YouTube. Oh yeah, brother.
I feel my mother. Listen, you're a crazy weirdo.
Brother, let me tell you something, dude. I don't ever stumble, I don't ever fall, dude.
So sick of calling you and you're not answering the phone.
I do answer the phone. I'm sorry. We don't use the phone that much anymore, Nick.
Hey,
sorry. That's the way it goes, dude.
You need to start using the phone, dude.
Yeah, I don't use
What's
the phone.
happened with the lights behind us here?
We got new lights, yes. Isn't
See
that
that?
beautiful, everybody? Welcome into
decided
the
to go with
show,
the red,
everybody.
huh?
We have a big show planned for you tonight, and we're just so happy that you're here. We're just so happy. We got new segments to feature, and we got new lights behind you and everything, and we're doing a whole new thing now. Everything's new. Everything's brand fucking new. Isn't that great? Isn't that just wonderful, Dan? What do you think about that?
I'm excited. I gotta tell you,
all right.
I'm so excited for all the fun things that we're gonna be getting into tonight. Here, you got that? Yeah, hit them lights. Get them funky lights going.
There they go. They're flashing.
Bam.
Now.
We
Got
do all
Christmas
kinds
colors.
of
We got some
flashies.
Christmas colors going on up
Get
in
yours
here.
going, sir.
I'm trying to. It won't do it. There we go.
There we go.
Yep, I got
There we
I got the Christmas colors behind me too. So it's
Yeah,
going to
we're
be a
flashing
fun
all
evening.
over.
We're getting
Hey, we're back to
fucking
red.
festive.
Okay, there it goes.
Yeah, it keeps on going back and
don't know
forth.
what's going on.
Waka waka waka, says Tony Bruce. Can't even see you, Dan. There you are.
You can?
Yeah, I can.
You can't?
I can see you now.
You can now?
Yeah, we got you.
Oh my
now.
goodness.
Okay. Anyways, yes, on the program tonight, everybody, we have a slew of guests as we do every single Sunday night. And this week, we have in-studio guests. We have some musicians that we're going to be chatting with on the Google Hangouts. And we have some guests that have decided to cancel on us at the last minute that we will be... We'll be doing our own little review of their channel. See, we have this segment on our show. It's called the YouTuber of the Week. Dan, you know of this, right?
I do, actually. It's one of my favorites because we get to talk to people from all over that do all kinds of shit.
Right, that do all kinds of wild stuff that, lots of different topics out there on the YouTubes. And, I mean, ours in particular is we like to focus on the Michigan music scene, like that's mainly what it was. But we like to also, we like to chat to other YouTubers so that we can, collaborate with them. Not only show them, what they've got going on, but maybe learn a little bit more about what they're passionate about. So that's why we do the YouTuber of the Week segment. But we had a YouTuber that canceled last minute. So, Dan, we're going to do a little something different tonight. Dan, what it's called?
What is it called?
It's called the
Are you making this up as you go?
Mark and I, we were talking about this earlier tonight, man.
This is, you know what, guys? You think you see the reaction videos? Okay, this whole show is a fucking reaction video
It's
for
just
me.
one big
okay?
yeah, because
I'm
you
like,
don't know
what?
what's going on until you
What
get
the
in.
fuck are you? Shut up! I don't know it. I will message you and be like, "What do we got going on tonight?" Do a little prepping before I come here, but
Right.
I'm usually here for at least 3-4 hours, and we do a little prepping. But then there's some stuff that you just don't fucking talk about, man.
Right. Well, that's something that Mark and I we were talking about. We're going to have like brackets in the YouTuber of the Week segment now.
Okay.
For
All
like
right.
if somebody cancels at the last minute, they're going to be called the Tube Loser of the Week, which they can
Tube Loser?
Yeah, the Tube Loser, so that they
Oh, wow.
they can actually redeem themselves. They can come back onto the show and they can redeem themselves and all that stuff. But what we'll do is we'll review their channel. We are going to review the channel tonight and and a video of theirs, so we can we'll show it to everybody that is watching, and still give them a little bit of promotion. Still help them out a little bit, but at the same time, it's like, whoa, wait a minute, hey, we had things planned, we had all these things that were going on,
So now Nate is going to probably be kind of cruel.
I'm going to be a fucking dick. No, I'm not going to be a dick. Maybe I will. I don't know. Hello,
Man,
Sheldon.
dude,
Sheldon
that?
St. Galius. That is Nick Dolph.
Iglesias.
Julio Iglesias. And we got Dallas. Dallas is here, too. Dallas is coming in right now. Dallas is our intern on the show. He's
dude,
been learning all
Dally.
the ins and outs of everything.
Dally man.
But
Dilly Dally.
Dilly Dally.
What's up there, Dilly Dally?
Dilly Dally is in with us now, man.
Sit down, just have yourself a little seat
Have
here
yourself
with
a
us.
seat, my
here.
friend, and let's do the
How
chin
you
and the
doing?
chat,
Ooh, look
man.
at that hair.
Yeah, we got to...
Look at that hairstyle. That's a hell of a style you got there.
How's
sir.
things going, Dallas?
Appreciate you.
You've been working on it.
pretty good.
Yeah?
I was helping a friend with his truck.
Oh, you were doing a little bit of mechanic work
You were
over there, huh?
you were working on a U-joint?
I was doing the assistant stuff, where you hold the flashlight or whatever.
Oh, you got the easy work. Yeah,
you were learning though. You were learning how to.
It's not the easy work because they yell at you when you don't get the right tool and stuff.
Right.
You're like, what's that? Tool?
I said a 5/16, motherfucker. That's what I'm looking for.
I don't know if there is a.
I don't know either.
5/16. Yeah.
Dude, I'm so mechanically inclined. I screw everything up.
You know what? I am too. You know what I end up doing? I know how to fix stuff because I'm just like, okay, well, I can see how it comes apart. So I always fix all my own shit. And after you do it a bunch of times, it's like, I don't know what shit's called. I know how to fix it. But when it comes to sockets and stuff and sizes, like I've got the set and I just grab them until I find the one that fits. I never read the fucking what it is, or I've never done that either. I'm just like, check them till they fit. This one fits. Boom.
We still got Fu Manchu, who is tuning in right now. Leah Gates. We've got Fu on. I like to call her Fushimi. I gave her the nickname.
Isn't that like one of those like wiper rags?
I don't know what it was. It was. I was sending her a message a long time ago, and I was going to write fucker. And I just hit, for whatever reason, where fucker should have been, Fushimi came up. And that was her name from there on. It's
one of those
Fushimi.
as seen on TV rags that you use to like dry your car off. It's called the Fushimi rag or something like that. Right? Am I right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't
know. Tony,
what's
going on here? Fushimi.
Yeah, we got Tony. We got Nick Dolph, drummer of and there's your drum. There's your drum. Just so you know, we've got your drum set up on the mic right there. We've always got it there so that everybody can see that we've got the drum from Dan by Dawn. We've got the Dan by Dawn.
We even put a microphone right in front of it.
Right in front of it, so that we can ask it a question.
Go ahead, talk to it.
Talk to it. Yeah, say something. But on the show tonight, yes, we're going to be reviewing Shayla. What was her name? Now I forget her name. Even I'm trying to remember what was her.
I briefly
Shayla Taylor, the YouTube channel of Shayla Taylor. We will be checking that out at about 7:15. And we also have another segment that we're going to be unrolling tonight called Facebook News Feed. The Facebook News Feed is what
Facebook News Feed.
Yeah, it's going to be the Facebook News
Feed. This is
a
segment that Nate spontaneously came up with tonight. About
I did not. I wrote this down. I wrote it down on my phone and everything. It was in my notes.
We didn't work on this or talk about it for about 45 minutes until showtime.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, we're going to do this thing. And he pulled up this. He pulled up. When you guys see it, you're gonna be.
You're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?
Between two sperms?" And he pulls up this little screen, and then there's a place for each of our face.
Yeah.
He's doing that again with a news segment.
Yeah, we have a news segment.
It's like we're reading the news.
We're gonna be reading the news. Well, from Facebook.
Feed.
Facebook news
as news anchors.
Yes, so we're gonna be reading everybody's Facebook posts.
Flex our little
that's something
news
different.
Anchor voice that we had.
Also, we are going to be chatting with the band Laurentian Tides from Grand Rapids. These guys are great, dude. I mean, I was listening to their stuff recently. Oh, Robert Taser from Oscoda Rock Fest. Nice to see you, my friend. Looking forward to the Oscoda Rock Fest next year, too. I cannot wait for 2020's Oscoda Rock Fest.
Brother, let me tell you something, dude. I'm going to be down there so fast, be like the Flash, dude. And you're going to see the coaster.
You sound just like the coaster.
Dude, I'm getting good. I'm getting
good
at it.
Man. You're really pulling
I've been practicing, dude.
So Laurentian Tides. This is a band that you should probably check into, too, Robert. This is a band coming out of the Grand Rapids area. When I started listening to their new music video that we're going to be watching tonight,
thanks. Nice haircut. I cut it myself. Do you like that?
That's my haircut, penis breath. That's my haircut. Look at this beautiful haircut. Provided to me by the beautiful Jessie Smith from Sport Clips. Go get your hair cut by Jessie at Sport Clips. She knows what to do, man.
I cut my own hair.
Well, you should.
But look how fresh and clean that looks. Mike Barnes knows. I've cut his hair before.
You know what? Our hairstyles.
Mike, when you ready for another haircut,
Dan, it's bad enough that our beards are the same, but almost our hairstyles are starting to look a lot alike. You realize that?
You're starting to want to be like
me. I'm not trying to be like you in any way. I just noticed that. That's like.
Hey, I rubbed off on you.
This isn't right.
I rubbed off on you, my friend.
Laurentian Tides, they're like a heavy metal Tool. Like, you know how Tool is, right? Like they're really intricate with the drum.
7/8.
Yeah, 7/8 type stuff and all that.
What's up, Thomas?
Thomas Lane, how you doing, my friend? Thomas Lane is a
I love
big
all
big
the
fan
love
of.
that we get from the viewers.
I do too. I'm
They're
so
like,
glad
we're
that we
here,
have
we're
them,
watching.
man.
So cool.
Thomas, you're going to love this band, the Laurentian Tides, that we're going to be chatting with at about 7:30 and watching their brand new music video that just came out. And we hope that you go and subscribe to them, too. We've got the link down in the description below. But don't go away from the page just yet, okay? Just stay right here because we've got some more news for you. Facebook news. Feed. That we're going to be doing. But also we have Marti Martha Johnson, the comedian from Traverse City. Comedies? Is that what it is?
I don't know if is that a lady comedian?
No, it's comedian. It's like
Comedian
an IENNE. It's like that's the female version of a comic.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be chatting with her at about 8 o'clock. She'll be coming in. That's when we've been featuring a lot of the comics is at 8 p.m. So if anybody wants to, make sure that if you're tuning in right now and you got to go take a poop or something like that. If you're not taking your phone with you, come back at about 8 p.m. to check out Marti Martha Johnson.
Well, you know what I do a lot of the time if I'm listening to a podcast or a show like this.
Yeah.
I just put it on and I turn the volume up, and I'm doing a lot of other things.
There's that too. Because we do have a lot of good audio. It's not just video, but we do.
I don't know if with me, if I'm home at the house and I'm the only one there, I'm watching it on the TV. I turn it up. Yeah. I turn it all the way up and hit the bathroom then, and I'm still not missing anything.
Right.
Shit with the door open because I don't want to miss anything.
Do you do that too, Dallas? So you take
shit with the door open if you're home alone? So you can hear.
It's just extra work. I'm going to close it.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like one more process. Like, I already got to wipe.
How many
afterwards.
folds in the toilet paper do you do? Because that could be a time saver.
That's a good question. I've never counted.
You know what? I'm a wadder. I like to just wad it right up and cram it up in there, dude.
You're a wadder?
Yeah, I'm a wadder. I wad it up. I might have to use like 2 or 3 different wipes, but I make sure that I walk away with a nice fucking shiny butthole.
I don't know if my dad is watching tonight. He did message me and tell me.
Okay, this is great.
Tonight.
I love this. This is Dan's description of how to wipe your ass with one sheet of paper. This is beautiful.
Let me tell you something. I don't know how many times you fold, but in our household, we didn't have a lot, so we worked with what we had. And when you use the bathroom, you use one sheet of paper.
One sheet.
Wipe your ass.
Show us how to do this. Show us.
So this is what my old man taught us. Fold it in half. Okay, you fold it again.
And
then you take that corner right there, rip that off.
Okay.
Keep that.
Keep that corner.
Set that down.
This is so fucking gross.
So you stick your finger in like that. You wipe. And then you throw it away. And then here. You take that little piece of paper there. Clean your fingernail. You're done.
You're done.
It's over. One sheet. There's no excuse. You cram it up. Toilet paper. Toilet people.
And we had tonight also, I see Mark 23 tuning in. Thank you, Mark, for tuning in. Joker, I like that.
This is a horrible life I live.
At about 8:30, we have Mr. Markus, who's going to be coming in the studio, the owner of New Leonard Media, which is where we broadcast out of. This is the, can you believe that? No shit, Dan. Better pull it together because we got the GM coming in.
I love Mark. That's my boy. That's been my boy since we were like...
He has got a movie that he's working on with Nick Reo coming out of I think Mark's got all the information on this, but the name of the movie is Loco Motions, and it's about the indigenous people surfing and their connection to the ocean and all that stuff. So we're going to be checking that out at about 8:30 tonight. So looking forward to that. I like to have Mark on the show every now and then, man. Dallas, can you tell us where'd you go, Dallas? Oh, you. What the fuck?
That's the drum cam.
No, it isn't. That's the Dallas cam. That's the D cam.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. There you are. Dallas, what have you had going on tonight? This week? What's been happening in the great city of Dallas?
Well, as I told you, the new medication has been
how's that working?
Insane, crazy improvement. beforehand, a lot of you get on a transplant list to have a lung transplant at a certain age or a certain time when your lungs get too bad. And mine were operating about 40% for the past few years.
Damn.
And people are getting off the transplant list. They're also getting off oxygen, all kinds of crazy stuff. And my lung, they feel like they've doubled in size. And that's just my lungs because it affects every cell in my body. So I'm like,
dude,
wow,
I don't know,
that's
nuts.
totally exciting because it's like now you like have this new lung capacity. You know, it's like a new lease on life. Like, dude, I'm going to start smoking. I'm fucking smoking weed. I would be like, yes, finally, I can fucking smoke, man. Good for you. Congratulations, man.
Are you smoking?
Thank you.
Cigarettes? You smoking the tweeds there, buddy?
No, so, I'm just like, I don't even like know what to do yet. Everything changed so quickly, it was hard to even adapt.
That's amazing. I would love to know.
Brian's.
I mean, I smoke cigarettes constantly, and I would wonder what it would be like to quit smoking for a little. I mean, shit, Dave, I've been smoking for like 20 years now, Dan. You know that?
Dude, you want to know something? Here's something. I've been smoking for so long, Dad. I hope you're not watching the show. I used to steal your cigarettes on the way to the bus stop.
We have confession hour.
I had bus stop cigarettes all the time, and I got really good at freaking getting packs of cigarettes, man. If I wasn't like really sneaky and stole a pack of cigarettes, which I did all the time, I was a pro at it. Cartons, bro.
Dick.
But I came up with all kinds of little ways. You know, back in the day, your parent could write you a note.
Yeah.
And so, you know, you just go find like the smartest girl in your class with the best handwriting to be like, sell my son these cigarettes or whatever. And then you keep that note and you can use it a couple times at different stores. So that worked out, man. But, you know, it was just something as a younger kid in my early teenage years, I started smoking. And I just never quit. It's been like this one thing. It's been the one thing that's been with me through all these years. I don't have anything from my childhood left over. There might be a couple of pictures or something that my parents have, but like schoolwork, shit like that, I don't have any. There's no remnants of anything left over.
But them
you know what I'm saying? But cigarettes have been with me.
Cigarettes,
They've been by
they never
my
gave
side.
up on you.
So you know what? It sucks. It sucks because I want to quit smoking cigarettes, man. But they played such a role in my life. They've been a friend to me. They were a comfort to me. I'm not bullshitting. They've been a comfort to me, and I don't want to give them bitches up. And I need to, though. I'm ready. I need to.
Right. Well, yeah, my equivalent. So like we don't know anymore because it's such a big thing. The doctors are following everybody with the same illness to figure out what they're monitoring us closely to see how much this does change because it's brand new.
Okay.
So we don't know everything that it has helped yet, but one thing is definitely weight gain because I needed 5,000 calories a day to maintain my weight. And it was really tough. So like now after the pill,
This motherfucker. It was really tough. You know how many times I want to go to fucking Burger King and can't?
So you're talking about reusing the note. Like my equivalent is when like White Castle hands out a bunch of 30 coupons.
Yeah.
Hope none of the workers are watching, but like, I go through the drive-through and then they would, I would say, oh, I got this coupon, and then for like a half off for like a 30 case of whatever, and then I get up to the window to pay and I don't give the coupon, and they usually don't ask for it like ever.
You know what?
So then I reuse it. Go through
you know what they do? They'll ask you like a code number on it, right?
They do.
But guess what? That code number for that's perfect, like specific sandwich or whatever. It's the same on every one that they hand out.
Yeah.
So you can just tell them the code number, keep it. Next time, tell them the code number, keep it. Yeah, that you could scam this.
I've
but
done
you know
that
what?
so many times. Yeah.
To them, that's not a scam. They kind of on the down low want you to do that because you're just continuing to come to buy shit.
It's true.
From them.
They're still profiting. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it.
Good. Yeah, they're spending like 1 cent on one of them burgers, bro. A White Castle burger costs like 3 cents for them to make, dude.
But yeah, having to eat so much though, I'm just like fast food. I don't know if it is anymore, but it was good for me. So like I have a dietitian that's followed me throughout my life too, and everyone with CF.
You bastard.
We've never people with CF have never had a bad or had never had bad arteries, never had a heart problem, anything got to do with that and
cholesterol and shit.
Interesting.
We have to have.
You guys have the opposite.
High salt. Yeah, so extremely high sodium, extremely high fat, calories, anything like just disgustingly bad for you. We need.
Mark 23 says that his parents made him smoke a whole pack to teach him about brand loyalty.
You know what? That whole smoke a whole pack shit. That was just like I was in heaven, dude.
Okay,
I would get in trouble smoking cigarettes, hoping the motherfucker would make me smoke a whole pack. I was down. I was ready to smoke a whole pack.
All right, so we have tonight on the show. Okay, we were gonna talk about this. We as I said, we didn't have the YouTuber of the week. She had to cancel at the last second. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna do a review of her channel. That's what we're gonna do tonight. So let's check this out really quickly. This is we'll show you the screen right from the desktop. This is it looks really good. She's got a good cover art up there. Apparently she's a wife and a mom, wife/mom. So she's a wife/mom. She has story times.
She's not full 100% one
mom. Yeah.
She's not full 100% wife. She's not full 100% mom.
Right. She's a little bit of both. Right. So we've got her. And I mean, looking at her whole
story
thing
time
here,
entertainments.
I'm looking at her page here. Now, one thing that I've got to say is like, and this is something that is very important on YouTube, is that when you when you have like a here I am, when you have a hold on, let me adjust it. When you have a YouTube channel, right, and you're trying to get everything out there to all the people, is that you want to have multiple different categories. Like I see one right off the bat, it says uploads right over here. Okay. And then popular uploads. Now that's very minimal. You know, that's number one. You do not want to have things like that.
So already a strike here.
Already a strike, yes. I'll go to like our channel for
this is shit I don't know.
This is a comparison of the channels really quickly, you know. Right here you can see we have a live stream that's up on very top. It says live now. We have the past live streams where you can watch all of our past live streams. We have a mixture of all of the interviews that we have done. You know, we've got the Between Two Sperms segment right there. A way for people to I should probably get rid of that one actually. Other goofy videos that we have done. You know, we've got the 3 tips to grow your channel that work, which was one that was horrible that I did. And then our uploads down on the bottom, and we have multiple playlists. We have different playlists. The SOTS reaction videos, the interviews. We've got December of 2008. Wow, man, I gotta update this shit. But we've got multiple different. Yeah, I am too. We've got multiple different ways for people to watch our channel. Sure, so absolutely. That's something that's very, very important that I've learned so far through using YouTube and the YouTube Live.
Maybe this is shit already. She already knows all this stuff already, and
she could. Maybe she's just still getting on it. You know, I mean, she hasn't gotten to it yet. That could be what it is.
Maybe she don't care. Maybe she's like, I just put out videos, and do with
you right
what
here,
you want.
real quick, Dan. Too. You're right next to me now.
All right, yeah.
Go ahead. There's so far that's what I've got to say. You know, I mean, very nice cover art and whatnot.
I do like that.
I like the cover art, but we do need to get a little bit more playlists and whatnot for people to be checking out on your main screen, I think.
All right. Well, she says entertainment right there. How is she entertaining?
Oh, here we go. We do have some playlists. All right, we have playlists. If I click on her playlist section, it'll bring it up. However, it's not on the main home screen. You know, like we need to see that right off the bat. That's number one. You want to be able to see those things.
Okay.
So we do have some playlists, and that's a good thing. She's got them in Wife Wednesday, Positive Playlist, Mommy Mondays, Manifest ITs, Chakras Healing, and Vlogmas. She's doing Vlogmas.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
The About section. Let's see what her About section says right here. I don't want to see her email address. I'm not going to show everybody that. Welcome to my channel. This is a space where we talk about family, day-to-day life, and, of course, I have to give y'all the tea sometimes. I don't know what that means, but...
sometimes you got to drink some tea because tea helps everything. Ask English.
Okay.
They love it.
Being a wife and a mother gets hard sometimes, but it's also the most rewarding and fulfilling things I have done in life. Here we will talk about the highs and lows of motherhood and life and wife life. I like this. You know, this is a cool intro right here. Yeah. I like knowing about this stuff.
This is great for the women's. You guys listening to this?
Tips and advice will be shared, as well as laughter and maybe a few tears.
Oh, I like how you went feminine with that.
Did you like that?
Through tears.
Thanks for the support. I appreciate every soul that makes it to my page. Oh, well, she's appreciating me right now, isn't she? And you, Dan.
She's appreciated you from the beginning, buddy.
Yes, but she just didn't get back to us.
Just didn't appreciate it enough.
Didn't appreciate it enough. I'll be posting Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Always remember, whatever you do, to make sure that you add some love XO. And before I forget, if you're reading this, it's too late. So hit the like and subscribe button. Well, we'll think about that. I'll think about it.
That for us, if you want the like and the subscribe for us, that's part of the
gotta show up to the party.
Redeeming the redemption
the
part.
redemption part.
That's where that comes into play.
We got to get that. So, oops, I muted the wrong one. There we go.
There you go, buddy.
So there's Shayla Taylor's page right there. We have that right off the bat to show everybody what she's got going on.
Well, let's play one of her videos if
you want to check it out, please go and check. What's this? How to breastfeed.
I want to see that one.
Okay, let's see what's going on here.
And all of the necessities and pretty much everything.
Hold on, no, we're watching
so
this.
let's get into it.
I can't do this right
Okay,
now.
so
Breastfeed.
women have been breastfeeding since the beginning of time, okay? But just because women have been breastfeeding for a long time doesn't mean that it's something that just naturally and automatically happens like you think. So,
what?
Especially if this is your...
Wait a minute, is that true? I didn't know that.
Does it just automatically happen like you think? Like, hey, you just whip it out and the baby starts sucking, it's not hungry anymore?
Right,
Bada bing,
yeah. Tell me about this.
What, you're just not lactating all the time?
I don't know.
First time breastfeeding, you're a new mom. It's not what it's cracked up to be, and people rarely talk about this. But even if you're not a new mom, I'm a mother of 3, and this time when I had my baby, breastfeeding
worked.
Was all new to me because
by the third time.
By the first one.
Wait, hold on.
By the third time, yeah, it was like.
By the third time, breastfeeding was a. Why did we choose breastfeeding?
You're the one that wanted to see it.
I thought it had something to do with fucking breasts. Damn it.
Jeez, okay.
Hold on here.
You sexist pig.
I know.
Right,
wait, hold on.
Yep, excuse
you.
A
total
but we do have a video I have ready to go right now that we're going to watch of hers.
Is this the one?
No, this is, let me pull this up really quickly here. This is one of her vlogma. Okay, we're gonna check out her vlogma.
I like
quickly.
her blonde hair. I gotta say.
You like the blonde hair?
I do love blonde hair. I can't help it.
Let me.
My girlfriend's got
this.
blonde hair, and
there
it
we go.
is nice.
All right, so let's hit play on here.
What's up? It's your girl Shayla T, and welcome back to another video. Yes, I'm not in my normal setting.
No, you're not.
It's snowing.
Day 2, and I'm gonna be heading to the store.
Snowing in your living room.
Supplies to decorate my living room for $30 or less. So
you're already decorated with snow.
Get it.
$30 or less.
$30 or less.
Dollar
Tree. Yep, you got to go to the Dollar Tree. That is the only way that you're getting
30
anything.
items.
30 items for $1.
Which
I'll tell you
30
that right
items
now.
and you're decorating your house really isn't shit. Like 30 items is gonna fit in a corner.
Right. We'll think about it.
We are working with a budget of only $30. Yes, I said $30 to get the whole living room.
You did
decorated.
Say that? Are you sure?
I'm going to be going to Marshall's.
Marshalls.
You're about to buy one motherfucking thing.
You are not getting anything at Marshalls. Oh my God! Holy! How do you expect to get anything?
Well, maybe it's just part of the fun going to the store and jerking around because maybe there's something in there that's like, okay, this is like $4. This is $3. We're gonna do $3.
That's gonna be a tough one to swing. $30. You're going to Marshalls right off the bat.
Maybe she's getting into more than one store.
Maybe. Let's see. Okay, those are at least $5 a pop. Right there.
That's like $10, $15.
$15. Santa Paws, $30.
And I don't want to go over budget just because.
Well, get out of that section.
Yeah, you might want to move.
Holy.
Okay, here we go. What do we got? I wouldn't buy. Why are you shopping for plates? It's
decorative plates.
Decorative plates, I understand, but I mean at the same time, you got
know what it's like?
$30
You've got
you're
a
spending.
home, Nate. Now, are you going to be serving?
Dude, I'm going to Goodwill. I'm buying it up, and not only that, paper plates, bitches. You're not getting my fucking fine china.
You know what?
That ain't happening.
Why?
Because
you got the holidays coming. You're not going to host at your house for the holidays.
Either that or they're going to be
and you're
using
not going
like
to bust out your best shit and be like, you come to my house.
I
got to
do the dishes afterwards.
You know
I'm
what?
not doing that.
Everybody that was going to Nate's for the holidays, come to my place, and I'll say, motherfuckers, you come to my place for holidays? I bust out the best shit. You feel like a king when you're at my fucking house for the holidays. Straight up. I got gold silverware, bro.
Gold. There's a lot of stuff for...
Gold silverware, really?
Shut up. No, I don't. I did at one point. I don't know.
You live in an apartment.
Okay, well, you know what, dude? The silverware got lost, and it was in storage.
Oh, here we go. Joy to the world.
That's got to be like $5. Oh, $3.99.
$3.99. Okay,
that is a dollar store item.
Yeah, you can get that for $1.
$1.
Yeah, $1. Go to the dollar store. I mean, $4. I only got $26 left.
This
There's
woman
no
is
way
gonna
this
hate
gonna
us.
happen.
This woman is gonna hate us after she
not.
watches. She's gonna be like, "What? Redeem myself? Fuck you guys."
Okay.
Dissed my whole video.
Okay.
Goal is still to be $30 or under.
I think she can do
Marshall's
it.
had a lot of cute stuff. They have a lot
That's
of
her
cute
calling?
stuff.
Nope. That is actually we are going to have to switch gears now, everybody, because we have our folks from the Laurentian Tides that are calling in right now.
Yeah.
Let's see if we got them on. All right. Hey, Laurentian Tides.
Laurentian
What's going on,
Tides.
guys? How you doing?
Wait, have a good one.
What's up, guys?
I got audio.
I can see you. I can hear you. You don't got audio on your end?
Obviously not. I don't think.
Hold
you
on.
heard you say that.
We can hear you. We can hear you fine.
No.
What happened to your ears? Why can't you hear?
He can't hear us.
Why can't he hear us?
He
Hold
can't
on. Let me
hear
see.
Us.
I got audio.
This was working.
It was working. Why don't we hang up and try to call him?
Wait.
Check.
Where's the phantom switch?
We can hear him.
This looks cool. Huh?
It is cool, bro.
It is cool. It's dope.
Cool, man. The fuck, bro? Break this shit.
Dan's losing it over here.
There. Oh.
Oh, are you
My
spilling your
headphones.
drinks and all that? Yeah.
Spilled a drink. Okay, let's do this again.
Wait a minute. Is that me?
He's like, you calling him, bro? You calling him?
I don't.
Let's see what's going on here. We can see you. We can hear you.
Yeah. You're perfect, man.
Like we can hear, but we can hear you very well.
You can hear us?
Yes.
We can't hear you.
Okay.
Look.
What about hit the video of us? Hit the.
Or turn up your volume.
Do you guys know sign language?
Try to turn up. We're trying to like. This is the most difficult thing in the world.
Everything's up. I changed nothing.
What about headphones? Do you have headphones? Do you have headphones?
Literally, it's been up.
Oh man, they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight.
Oh shit!
They're gonna beat the shit out of
This
each other.
is the end of a band right here.
Oh,
We're about
no.
to watch this shit, dude.
We're about to see this go down, dude.
Going down, bro.
Oh man.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be that short.
About to do this shit.
We might have to sperm these guys.
Between two sperms? I don't have any questions for these guys.
You don't got no questions for
Fuck no.
No? Let's see if you can hear us now.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
I
Can
can
you
hear
hear
you.
us?
Not getting anything.
Nothing.
Okay,
Brother, what the
this is
crap?
what we're gonna do. We're gonna hang up and try to call them.
Well, I've tried it before. We tried calling him before,
Hold on.
and it wasn't.
Just try it. Just try it.
Did you call him last time?
He called me.
Oh, okay, so.
Okay, look. Just
Let's see, let's
just
see.
hang up and try to call him.
Hold on. Let me see if I can mute mine.
What's that?
I love this. This is the best part of the show. Is watching other people now struggle with their technical
Right.
difficulties.
Usually it's us.
Well, maybe it is us.
Yeah.
No, this is on his end. Are you trying to call him again?
I can hear them. Is it on mute? We got Herbert who says it's on mute.
We were just.
I believe you, man.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we just had it. Let's see if there's another way. We're gonna make this happen, no matter what.
She'll be coming around the mountain doing 90 when the chain on her bicycle broke. She crashed and fell in the grass, got a sprocket up her ass, and her titties got a one up in the spokes. Yeah!
Woo! Brother!
That's how we do
okay,
it.
We
We
just
hang
lost
up.
him. We just lost him.
You know,
Okay.
That's
That's
what
okay.
needed to happen. It
We'll
needed
try
to happen.
we'll try to get back in touch with them. Okay. Well, can I call them? No. See, for some reason, I can't call them back. I don't get that. Dude, this is wild. This is just not working.
They're like, you're blowing the interview, man. You're blowing this for us, dude.
The whole band's just like, screw this, man.
Someone's going to get the blame in the band. This could end up in a breakup.
This could be.
You know what? We would have had that interview if it wasn't for you.
I don't understand
Mark,
why we can't.
The cause of the band breaking up. Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to try it again. Let's see. Let's see if we can hear each other. Can you hear?
Yeah,
Hey, all right, we can hear. You can hear us?
We thought the band was breaking up for sure.
We thought the
this
band
shit.
was going to be done. You guys were just going to be like, fuck you, fuck them.
They start arguing. They're like, you know what? Fuck you, man. You had this shit lined up and you fucking blew it, dude.
So who do we have here? Who do we have in the studio in the booth there? We got I know we got Richard.
Did your
and,
dog
who
fart
else
or
is
something?
on?
Is that what was your dog fart?
I'm guitars.
Okay.
I'm Alex. I'm the vocalist.
Alex, the vocalist, and what was your name again? Guitars.
Billy,
Alex, and Richard of the band Laurentian Tides, coming out of Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Fuck right, man.
Dude, we've been jamming your shit tonight, and I've been loving it. I absolutely love the new video for "Have My Ghost." Fucking just beautiful, and the music itself. I've got to know, like right off the bat, who was the one that came up with the guitar riff? Because there's so much. I hear so much Tool involved in this. Am I right?
I mean, I'm self-taught, and that's literally how I learned to play. Was I just learned Tool songs?
Nice. All right, I picked up on that. I was wondering, and not only that, the drummer too. The drummer's like following right along, like you guys are playing the 7/8 and all that stuff, dude. I mean, it sounds beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, I think that really helped out. Like when I first started to audition for this band, like I was used to that timing stuff, so like.
Sweet.
It worked out perfect.
That's great. And I was wondering, too, like, I mean, let's get the full retrospect of everything with this band. Laurentian Tides. What is Laurentian Tides?
Yes.
Explain this to me. What does the band name mean? How did you guys come up with that?
We were wanting to come up with something fairly, deep, something also, fluid, aquatic, natural.
Okay.
And there's this like mile-long trench off the New England coast called the Laurentian Abyss. But in heavy metal, too many people use the word abyss.
Right.
You want to be that obvious with it. So as we're just thinking about, how to have that kind of like that still intelligent, cool name, but not be so black metal death.
Right.
Yeah, cliche.
So one of the guys in the band at the time said, well, how about Laurentian Tides? Constantly churning, constantly roiling, never settling, that kind of imagery.
I like that.
I really like that.
Yeah, that's very cool.
That's freaking cool, man. Never settling for shit. We ain't settling for fucking nothing. It's got to be right, dude, or you're going to pay the price. We know how that goes. I love the name, dude. Yeah. That's pretty sweet.
So who is the one that's involved with writing the lyrics and whatnot? Is that Billy or Brad? Brad?
I'll be Brad right now. That's fine.
I'm horrible with names. I can't remember anybody's name.
Jeez. I'm Brad now. No, it's Alex.
Alex, I was close.
Alex.
Yeah. Are you the one who's writing all the lyrics for the band?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Where do you get your inspiration from? How do you come up with the lyrics?
Honestly, when it comes to coming up to the lyrics, I don't even listen to our songs. I just kind of listen to nothing and just let it manifest. I really don't know how to explain it without.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm just like, this is what I'm doing.
I know exactly what you're talking about, man. Like, I love to do different kind of music too. I like to do more hip hop stuff, but I don't listen to any outside influences when I write something. I'm not like usually very inspired by anybody really. I just kind of go with what's already naturally inside me. I think that's more organic. I don't listen to you. I couldn't tell you one top 40 song right now. I couldn't tell you none of that shit, dude. I only listen to like grimy underground shit, local bands, shit like that. But when it comes to like influencing me, if I'm gonna write like some hip hop or something, I don't even listen to hip hop, dude. I don't even fucking listen to it.
Dan's like a.
It's weird.
He grew up writing rap music, and like now he's. I don't know. Have I changed you? I mean, you're starting to shave the same way as I am. You're starting to cut your hair the same way as me.
I think it's the other way around, Nate.
You're starting to try to
other way around.
Try to look like me.
You know what? Fuck you, dude. You tried to turn that over man. You tried to turn it over like that. You know what? We were just talking earlier, and he was like, "Man, I'm starting to kind of look like you. I got my hair cut." I'm like, "You want to be like me, bro?"
No,
you know?
I'm not.
And
That's not even a fucking situation. You son of a bitch.
Tried to flip that.
Look at that. Now we're fighting.
The band's broken up, bro.
I was listening to Outkast Scoot on the barbecue on the way here.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
But you know what I'm saying? I feel what you mean by, not really letting yourself get too influenced by what's going on outside of your own natural abilities. And I think that's cool. That's fresh and it's unique, and stick with that because that's a good formula, man.
How long has the band been together now? Is Laurentian Tides kind of a newer project that you guys are working on, or how long has the band been together now?
5 years.
We started 5 years ago. Many different people have come and gone. Songs have come and gone. Kind of like our overall flavor has changed throughout the time. Mm-hmm. We changed the band name because it was just obviously in a different direction from when we originally started. But Hondro came in 2016, 2017?
16, yeah.
2016. So that's been the current lineup ever since.
Nice.
And we recently had to change the bass players, but we're still rolling on. So,
cool. If you guys don't mind me asking, what were you guys called before?
Cartesian.
What was it?
Cartesian.
So if you guys out there have heard them before, this is that band, dude.
Yeah. This is the newer band, the newer model. This would be Cartesian 2.0 or.
I thought we played as Cartesian. I flicked off the sound guy and.
Yeah. To be fair, we've been Laurentian Tides longer than we were ever Cartesian.
Nice.
So
okay.
It's a totally different outfit.
You know what? You would be surprised what people remember, man.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, myself back in the day, a buddy of ours just stopped by actually to pick up his son's guitar and amp and all that stuff. Here at the studio, we've got. I mean, it's a full studio, We're recording music here and whatnot. Mark at New Leonard Media, he does all the production for music. I do all the production for the podcasting and all that stuff. But you can see it from Dan's camera there. There's got some more of this equipment. Yeah, we got all kinds of equipment in the background. But back in the day, I used to be in the band called Dead Man's Float. And DMF was the acronym for it, which actually transferred into dumb motherfuckers after a while. After that, I went and I got in a band called Once Was I. Which was OWI. So we were like all worried about drinking and driving all the time.
OWI.
But, the band itself, like the way that everything changed is we got new players in the band. I mean, I think that was like the number one thing that it was just so it was weird. It was different. Like we always had a different sound every time we'd get a new member. Have you guys like experienced that too? Like over the years of changing musicians and changing band names and all that stuff?
Oh, yeah.
That's a yes.
Yeah. Right. We've had I think ever since the 2015, 2014, whatever it was, 3 to 4 guitarists, 3 to 4 different bassists, 2 vocalists. So it's just personalities did or did not mesh, timings and schedules did or did not mesh. So, people come and go. That's just the tide of life, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I think
that.
You know what? I think that it's kind of cool that a new person to the band can bring a new flavor, a new feeling, and a new inspiration to everybody else in the band. This new person's here. They brought this new sound, and it's like, whoa, I can expand on that too, man. So I start playing along with that. Everyone starts expanding on this new person. That
turns into like a Mogwai turning into a gremlin.
Dude.
I love it. It's awesome, dude.
It's great having a new person show up because everyone's like, cool, man. Fuck yeah. What do you got, dude? Let's all expand on that.
I was wondering too, if you guys ever had tell me if you could possibly the the craziest situation that you have seen on stage so far? If you had just like one of those stories that's like, oh my God, did you see what happened in the back row last night? Or did that one chick up in the front row, or like the sound guy, you know? I mean, flipping off the fucking sound guy, which I have a story for.
That's not the craziest.
That's not the craziest, but I mean, tell me the craziest.
5 years?
5 years, yeah. Tell me the craziest story that you've had so far in the past 5 years.
Yeah, did you?
I got a funny one.
Well, let's hear it.
Me and Alex were on the way to a show, and we tied one on the way there, and we weren't feeling the greatest. And we're up on stage, and it was at this place called the Ritz in Detroit.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah. And we're just trying to get through this set, and I look over, and Alex is like, he's headbanging, but I'm like, I look over, I'm like, oh shit, I think he's puking. No one saw it, but
yeah, no one else saw it. I was doing everything I could for that show, and there were strobe lights going off everywhere, and I just like took a moment and just threw up everywhere. Right back to it.
I love that, dude. Dan can attest this. Yeah, Dan, tell me about my.
First of all, being in a situation where you're up on stage in front of people, there's lights blaring in your face, strobe lights going off, you're already high energy, everything's moving fast, you got one tied on top of it. Totally understandable that you threw up. I get that. Nate's done that too before, but he did not try to hide it. He was in a band called Dead Man's Float, and what I witnessed with my own fucking eyes was Nate decided, like he was on shrooms or something, and he puked all over the fucking place, right? And then proceeded to roll in that puke in front of everybody. And you know what? And everyone was like, fuck yeah!
They loved it. Like, that was the greatest thing. Like, I was amazed that everybody, the response.
This dude was covered in puke.
I was covered in my puke. It was just from head to toe.
You know what? Now, challenge accepted.
I'm gonna make you puke.
No. Nate has.
Are you a puker, Alex?
Let me
do
tell you
that
something.
sometimes? Is that
Alex?
Is that regular or?
No, are you a regular puker, Alex?
Puked what? A couple times.
You've puked. You're a puker. You've been known to puke. Okay, that's cool. But see, Nate didn't have to do that, man. Nate didn't have to do that, and don't you feel like you
have
to
this
do that?
terrible gift to be able to puke on command.
He
so
once puked and listen, this guy can puke. Don't be like him. He puked in a plate and then re-ate that plate.
I was at a bar once. One time I was at a bar and they had these giant tall boy drinks. And I drank the entire thing, and then I puked back into the cup, and then proceeded to keep on drinking it for $20. I got $20 out of the deal. I drank my entire. I re-drank my beer, so it's kind of
okay.
gross.
Listen, you know what, Nate? Bullshit, dude. You did this before when you lived at Emily's house, and you got really fucking wasted because you were drinking all the time.
I was drinking
back
a
then.
lot. Yeah.
And like there was some dinner or something that got made, and you were like, "Oh, I'll have some dinner." You ate like half the dinner, puked onto the plate, and then we're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And ate.
Oh
you
my
finished
God,
your
I
fucking
did do
plate.
that. I did do that. I remember that. Holy shit. I did
because
do
you
that.
felt so bad that you were an asshole and puked at the person's table.
I did do that.
It's somewhere in your fucking mind where you were wasted. Thought, "Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Here, I'll clean that up."
I'm gonna finish it.
Nate has no problem with puke. Don't be like Nate. Alex, fucking try to hold it down. If you let it loose, keep it on the down low. I like that. Keep that low.
Yeah, no one ever notices, and I'm always facing the band when it happens.
It's funny. I was listening to a story about it was like Tour Bus. I think it's like called Tour Bus Stories or something. And the guy from Blues Traveler was talking. He was like, the worst thing that ever happened to me, my worst experience was I threw up on stage. Same thing as you. It was like nerves, lights, everything combined. and he puked inside of the harmonica and didn't have another one and had to rock the whole show with a pukey harmonica, dude.
So I gotta ask too, the song, the music video that we're gonna be watching here is the brand new music video that you guys
no
just
puke
released.
in the video.
No puke in the
way.
video, but there's fucking snakes, and I'm scared to death of snakes. But the
Indiana Jones over here.
The music video, I've got to ask you guys, where did you guys get it recorded? Who was producing it and all that stuff? How long did this take?
Yeah.
Well, we recorded it in Rich's shed. All the stuff in the background, like the white walls, is all vinyl that they were throwing away at my job. So I just snagged it, and we were like, okay, let's just deck this place out with vinyl and die cuts and fog machines. Do wonders.
Nice. Yeah, and dude, it looked amazing too. I mean, the whole production of it. And who was it that produced it for you too? By the way,
us.
Oh, you guys did it yourselves. Oh, it's brilliant, dude. That is the way to do it. I mean, that is right there. We do a lot of we do horrible music videos. Dan, you did the. Oops, sorry.
No, Coke Hogan did.
Coke Hogan did the video. Yeah,
yes,
Coke Hogan does the music videos.
Who am I fooling here?
Hold on, I'll gotta show you guys really quickly. I wonder if I should. Have you guys ever heard of Coke Hogan yet?
No, Coke Hogan.
Coke Hogan.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He's the international intercontinental champion of Coke.
Let me show you a music video. If you know who Hulk Hogan is, you'll know who Coke Hogan is right off the bat, because it's you gotta see this. Let me pull up this music video really quickly that we produced here. Yeah, I'm gonna play this. This is have you ever heard of you've heard of Hulk Hogan's opening song? I am a real American.
Remember that song?
For the rights of every man. Okay, so we did this
for Memorial Day.
For Memorial Day.
Hell yeah.
Brother, this is right here. It's dedicated to the men and women that paid the ultimate price, you know what I'm saying? So we can enjoy this sweet nectar right here, brother. Pour out a little Coke for all the fallen heroes, brother, on Memorial Day. Oh yeah, brother! I'm a Coke drinking American, sipping from the bottle or from the can. I'm the Coke drinking American. Coke is your right. I live the Coke life. Oh yeah, brother. Know what I'm saying? When you chug, slam it down and it hurts inside. You know you're gonna drink Coke until the day you die. Oh yeah. If you wanna be a coaster, I'm with that. Because soon you're gonna be a Coke man. Come on. Brother. Oh yeah.
We make silly little music videos here too.
Oh yeah, dude. You know what I mean?
Almost looked more like Dog the Bounty Hunter.
He did have kind of a Dog the Bounty Hunter look, didn't he?
I almost puked.
So we're gonna play the music video for you guys
Dog
really
the
quickly
Bounty
here.
Hunter?
Yeah, you did kind of.
That's Hog the Brownie Hunter there.
Hog the Brownie Hunter.
There's your new video concept.
Yeah, right there. It's all organic, buddy.
We are going to play the music video for your song, Laurentian Tides. Hold on, I turned the volume down. There, let me turn that back up really quickly. We're going to play the music video for the song, Have My Ghost. What is this song all about?
Yeah,
Can
man.
you explain this? Is it like birthing a ghost?
No, it's about that split moment between like when bliss turns to devastation, like that almost like pause in life of like tragedy.
Okay, gotcha. I like that. That's deep. Everything about this band is very deep. Not only the Tides, but the.
Let him finish. He's about to say something else.
Oh, you got more. Go ahead.
But the actual name "Have My Ghost" came from ways ago. We were watching a movie called It Follows. That movie that's like about a sexually transmitted demon.
Yep.
And we started mocking it, and we were just like, "What would you tell someone?" And all of a sudden, we're just like, "Have my ghost." And Rich looks at me like that's a name right there. So we just kept it.
Boom. Song is done.
I'm gonna sexually transmit this ghost into you, sir.
Our in studio, our intern Dallas, you're familiar with that? You've heard that before?
Of the movie, yeah.
The movie, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. I've never
It
heard
was
of
shot
that.
in Detroit, right?
Yeah.
What was that?
What's that?
I think it was shot in Detroit.
Oh, maybe it was. Yeah.
Honestly, I think I might have heard that actually too. I forget. I know somebody. I have a friend in Detroit who's really into the film scene, and he's got a lot of connections, and he works with some. He works with people who work with big names. So put it that way.
Right. See, Dallas used to be the runner for Greta Van Fleet. Actually, that's the one thing that I tell everybody all the time. I'm like, yeah, this guy used to get Greta Van Fleet fucking Snickers bars and shit. Like this
sushi
guy.
usually.
Yeah,
Sushi.
Yeah. Sushi.
So now he's running for us now.
Yeah.
I'm getting them sushi.
He's bringing us cigarettes and beer, and he's
completely different now.
No beer. We're not doing the beer.
Well, he hasn't brought me beer yet, but I was hoping maybe he
Maybe
would.
Someday he will, Dan. But
We're gonna get there.
Not now.
He's not doing too much running.
Thank you guys so much. This is we have Alex, and Alex. Shoot, I forgot it again. Billy, and Richard from the band Laurentian Tides. Thank you guys so much for chatting with us tonight, and we love. What did Tony say? Farting is like giving birth to a ghost. Okay, that's one of our.
That's like
one of our viewers is
if you ever asked me what was one of the things that you wished that was invisible that you could see, it would be a fart, because I would want to avoid one at all costs.
That's deep.
You might as well stay home.
It's a good concept for a song, guys.
Yeah. Dan's writing your songs now for you.
Here we
Don't
go.
let that happen. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for chatting with us for a few minutes tonight, and we're going to play your music video right now for everybody. You guys have a wonderful evening, and I would like to talk to you guys a little bit more between now and then. Oh, and also the viewers, make sure that you go down below and subscribe to their YouTube channel. We've got a link in the description down below for you to go and check them out. Subscribe to them, follow them, check them out on. Do you guys got a website yet or anything like that? You got somewhere that? Yeah, look for. Is it LaurentianTides.com?
Yep.
All right, look for him on LaurentianTides.com, and we will chat a little bit more between now and then, guys. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you, bro.
We'll see ya. Have a good one.
Nice.
All right, there you go, everybody. There was Laurentian Tides right there from Grand Rapids.
Dude, those guys are awesome,
those
too.
guys are very
Watch
cool,
this
man.
shit,
Yeah,
man.
check out this music video, though. You're gonna love this music video, but be careful of this damn snake. The snake is scary. I'm scared to death of snakes.
He's a regular Indiana Jones over here,
Indiana
guys.
Jones over here. There you
Killed
go.
my mother.
And then coming up after this music video right here, our in-studio guest, Marti Martha Johnson, is going to be sitting in with us and chatting with us about what she's been doing in the comedy scene, how her acting career was, and we're also going to find out what she's got planned for 2020, and what is it like to be an Uber driver.
line of inevitability, captured within the fractures while bearing witness to this pale decay. There's a grave that resides behind the light, and it's in the hands of our saints fallen to a shroud of ashes that we begin to feel it. The sudden realization, the end is at our feet. No crime could be persuading enough to save us from travesty. Am I ghost? Am I ghost?
Welcome back, everybody. There you go. There is Laurentian Tides. Laurentian, am I on? Can you hear me? I can't hear me. Maybe it's my plug. Did I unplug myself? I unplugged myself. Okay, I can hear me now.
I unplugged myself.
Dan unplugged himself. And we have in the studio, you got Marty. Come sit down right here. She's going to be...
Sorry, we're being crazy tonight.
Yeah.
We're like,
We're
this
all
person,
over the
that person.
We have Marti Martha Johnson, a comedian right here in Traverse City. Marty, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing excellent. How are you?
We're wonderful. We're so glad to see you again. We had Marty in here. I think it was it last year? Was it or sometime
last year? The year before. Time flies when you're having fun.
Tell me about it. Yeah, Marty was in here. She signed our guitar, which Dan took home.
I did sign the
what?
guitar.
I was going to tell my son to bring that thing back this weekend too, but he's playing it. I'll let him play on it. But it was signed by you.
It was signed.
I'll never forget that.
And it was right before you see. This is something that I want to get right to the point. How is the acting? Where did the what happened with the acting and all that stuff?
So Prepper's Grove, the horror movie that I played, the Mistress of Ceremonies, and The Mayor's Wife. We're waiting for completion.
Okay,
kind of a big project. So
it's in production right now.
In production, waiting for completion. Hopefully, we'll be out next year.
Nice.
With the premiere.
Is this going to be like on Netflix or like you guys going to release it at the State Theater or something?
Hopefully, it'll hit the big screen. With my connections in town with the State Theater, I'd like to do a big party at the State Theater, like a premiere party, and invite private things. So hopefully it'll happen.
With the new funding and whatnot from Michigan with the movies and all that stuff.
Well, let us know. We don't want to miss that.
We
won't miss it. You'll know. It'll be all over the place.
We want to cover it. We want to cover the whole thing.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
One of the producers is from Saginaw, and the other producers from New York, New Jersey area. So I'll keep you in the loop.
But yeah, that's great. I'm sorry. There's people writing in right now. Very dark. Need to take a ride in space. Oh, Laurentian Tides, Space Buggy. Our buddy Space Buggy are tuning in right now.
Right.
That's nice to see, man. But so tell me how the comedy's been going, because that's what you do. You're a funny person. You make people laugh.
It's been really good. I opened for Bill Bushart at the West Bay Beach Resort Thanksgiving weekend. Had an awesome show there. I'm going to be opening for him in Reed City at Reed City Brewing January 23rd. I have a comedy competition. Since I probably won't have a Valentine, my Valentine's Day is going to be going to Muskegon for a comedy competition. It's all good.
So guys, keep your eyes open. Marty's going to be coming down there to Muskegon. So I love that.
Trying to find a new venue in Traverse City where I can bring some comedians to Traverse City.
Cool.
So I'm working on that. I'm going to be pitching that at TC New Tech in January, where we can have booze, beer, wine, alcohol, and have some comedians come up maybe Thursday, Friday, or Saturday.
That's a great
or do a couple
location.
shows.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be pitching that. I'm also thinking about pitching an idea, and I'm not going to obviously broadcast it till it's
solidified, right?
Till solidified, and I have all the details, work out the business plan, marketing plan, but I'm working on some other comedy stuff.
Nice. And have you the little hole in the wall that we always talk about, Studio Anatomy? Have you been doing anything at the Studio Anatomy?
I have not. Not in probably a couple years.
That is one I would look into. I mean, they've been doing a lot of comedy shows down there.
What's that show that they've got going on right now?
There's the Kamikaze Comedy Tour. There's
Comedy
those
Tour.
guys, and then there's the Rotten Cherries.
They have open mics at Union Street and the workshop.
The lovely Jessie Smith is tuning in right now. She says, "I love Marty."
I love you, Jessie. Thanks for your support.
I was telling Marty
awesome.
off the air too that my girlfriend Jessie, she likes to she steals all of your comedy. She steals it.
Why reinvent the wheel? You know, whatever's not nailed down is fair game. It's all good.
Absolutely. And not only that, you're also doing the Uber driving.
I
want to know, like, what has this been like for you?
Oh
so
my
far?
gosh, I've met some very interesting people. It's been a lot of fun. It's been really good. I call my red Jeep the comedy cab, and got some great stories. I picked up some young people probably 5 or 6 weeks ago. Guy in the front seat looks over. Hey, do you smoke pot?
Really?
Yes.
This is something that
there's so many stories. I said, no, I don't smoke pot. And the girl in the back seat goes, she doesn't want you.
Oh, my God.
He was trying to hit on you like, hey, you smoke pot?
Hey, lady, hey, you know.
I need to
will
find
you be my cougar, you know? Got any wacky tobacco? I know.
Have you been getting
can't blame a guy.
Like, tell us about
for trying. It takes a lot to get out, you know?
You should have
Put it
been
out
like,
there.
you know, give me a little something. You tried. Here.
I need to try harder.
I wasn't talking to anything
No,
crazy.
don't try too hard. I mean, there's a lot of scuzz buckets out there.
is,
I mean,
there
you
is.
don't want to
You
just
have
be
to-
picking up anybody that you
But
get in
give
the
a
back
wink.
of the Uber
Give
car.
a little, you know. Little,
Yeah, I need to flirt a little bit better. You remind me of a parking ticket. You got fine written all over you. That's so old, though.
That is great.
One of my friends, my comedian friends, was down in Florida with her husband and boys, and she wanted to know on Facebook one of the best pickup lines. And of course, I chimed in. Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
Wah, wah. Oh, man.
Waka, waka.
Waka waka.
Yeah,
I could do
yeah.
a Fozzie like nobody's business. Waka waka.
Oh,
That's
man.
a Tony thing. He's always saying waka waka when he.
Yeah, Tony's all
hits
over
his,
the waka waka.
That is hilarious.
Dan, do you have any questions for Marty real quickly?
Well, no, I mean, I think we're kind of covering all this stuff. These are all the exact same things I was going to ask. How's it going with the movie thing? And how's it going with comedy? And
Good.
I'm just so stoked for you.
Thank you. I opened for Dave Landau at Leonard Sands with Chris Onan, Six and Giggles.
Nice.
That was in August. That was a blast. I'm getting very good feedback. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep traveling. I'm going to get back to Chicago. I applied for another. I applied for Laugh Fest. I'm going to try to do some more open mic at Dr. Grin's and just.
Well, you
keep
were on
doing
it because as soon as I think we made a post, you're like, "When am I coming back on, guys?"
Right,
and I'm
right.
like, "Nate, we got
we got to have Marty back in here, man.
The get's never bigger than the ass.
You know, as soon as you ask you to come on the show,
You
you're
guys
on.
are awesome.
You're always on.
What a
You're
great
always
way
welcome.
to end my weekend.
It's the beginning of the week. It's
the beginning of the week.
It's the beginning of the week.
Great
the
way to
beginning of the
start
week.
your week.
So
Great
is
way
the-
to start my week.
Is the I'm just fascinated by the Uber driving. I really am because it's like is that your full-time gig now? Is that what you're doing?
No, I work
or-
full time as an executive recruiter. I recruit for engineering, HVAC, and packaging.
Okay.
And I was downtown. May was the Mother's Day weekend, and I had a Sips and Giggles show with Chris Onan opening for Aaron Kleiber in at Echo. And I happened to see my friend Kim's aunts downtown, and I looked over and put my window down. It was Front and Union. And I said, hey, I know those ladies. A few minutes later, hey, can you pick us up and take us to Kim's? Because she has to take Carson to the Old Town Playhouse for his play. So I took them out to Kim and Doug's, and lo and behold, hey, you ought to think about being an Uber driver.
Really?
So
that's how it.
That's kind of how it started. So I Uber on the weekends, and it's really fun. People get in. I tell jokes. Last night I was busy till almost 1 a.m. I
Really?
Ubered some people I know, and I tell people all the hot spots. They really appreciate it, and the tips follow.
That's so cool. I was wondering too, like the you've got to be able to like have you thought about putting like a camera in your car?
Yes.
Are you doing that yet?
Can you guys help me with that?
Really? Yeah,
Seriously.
dude, I totally can. I
like
mean,
a
I
dash
would love
cam or something.
Yeah, because you would.
We need to talk about that because I would love to have. I mean, I would love to have like a little. Here's my form. Sign a
sign a waiver. And
yeah, because these people I Ubered this summer, I was telling them jokes, took them out to the resort. They're videotaping me, telling
It's
jokes.
like, well, let me videotape you.
Right,
They are inviting me to go, boating with them the next day, making friends everywhere.
You know what? It's funny because as soon as you put a video camera in there and you ask them to sign a waiver, then they're gonna purposely like try to turn it up and like give you a good show.
or maybe it could affect.
I don't know. I think. Well, yeah, you want something organic.
I gotta get their permission.
You want to get something
You gotta
organic.
get something organic. Hey, we're gonna do this. I just need you to sign off that you're okay with it.
Right.
But I have to tell you this other Uber story. I have
Okay,
a couple.
go. Please tell me.
I gotta tell you. So it was probably a month and a half ago. I picked up a couple couples at the casino, and I'm pulling out, and there's a car next to me. I'm pulling out, taking a right getting ready to take a right on 72, and I hear, I don't know what it possessed this guy to be like, kind of aggressive. He made some other smart aleck remark, and the woman in the back seat says, well, she, meaning me, has a 5-star rating. And he made some other remark, and I looked over at him, and I said, do you want to get out of my car? Because, think about it. I'm saving people probably $10,000 on a DUI.
Right.
It's late at night. I'm doing a service. Be respectful.
Right.
But people are drinking. So I said, do you want to get out of my car? And they said, if you smack him, your tip goes up.
Really?
Yeah.
So you smack him?
I didn't smack him.
Oh, damn.
I zipped it. But to me, that says he's had that kind of behavior before. So I dropped him off at the beach condominiums, and they gave me $3. So my joke is, if you want to go see Doofus, he's in room 4026B at Munson.
Really?
You know what?
The material writes itself.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Exactly. That's why putting a camera in is easy content because you can just. It may be like 7 hours of footage, and you turn it into like a 20-minute video of all the highlights.
Right.
Oh, I want to do it. I just don't.
Edit it down.
I can't even wrap my head around it. But I really want to do a dash cam or go up something
That's
and
what
do
I'm
some
saying.
video.
See,
If you guys can help me with that,
I would love
It's
to.
no problem. You get with a guy like Nate. He says, here's a camera or whatever, because we got a couple cameras floating around here somewhere. Okay, so get a camera going in there, and then Nate knows how to edit this kind of crap down.
Right,
He can
right.
take
Yeah, I can
hours
chop
of
it all
your-
up, and I can make your whole thing a lot easier than what it.
You just need
than
to
what it
get with
needs to be.
somebody that knows what they're doing.
Exactly.
And maybe it's just a temporary thing where he can say, look, this is how it works, and we have all this footage, and then I'll break it down. I'll show you how it's edited, and this is the software I work, and then
I
you
will
can take it from
compensate
there.
you for it.
Oh,
I would.
I'd love to do that.
Totally.
For you.
We need to do some collaborating.
That's one thing that we
that's
do
my
here.
That's my goal.
For Abiky Productions, and this is another thing I wanted to throw by you too, because I know in the past you have talked about making a podcast. Have you thought about creating your own podcast?
I've thought about it, and I just need some guidance, some help, and I'm willing to compensate for
Perfect.
it.
Bang, bang.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cha-ching.
I mean, that's what we do here.
Cha-ching.
I produce podcasts not only for myself, but I also I've been producing the Lead Plan Marketing, Dan's brother's podcast. He's been like 8 shows in. Actually, tomorrow I'm going to be producing a video showing all the work, because I don't think that a lot of people realize like the amount of work that goes into producing a podcast.
It's a lot.
It's
just
not
like,
just something
just
that
like
happens.
the movie. Hurry up and wait. You get there and you drive home from Traverse City at. I actually left Saginaw October of 17. I got pulled over in front of Meyer at like 5:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just in the zone because I left Saginaw at 2 a.m.
Right.
It was hurry up and wait, hours and hours of filming. And the cop's like, hey, what's going on? I'm like, I'm filming a movie. I'm in the zone. Sorry. I was speeding. He let me go. And then I went home and slept for an hour and a half and went to work.
Yeah, yeah.
So anything you can do on the technology side to help me with the dash cam or some YouTube.
Yeah, that
because
would have been good footage.
No one else is really doing what I'm doing, and I'd like to capitalize on it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And what a perfect thing. Like, we do this podcast, but we do it on Sundays, and then the rest of the week everything sits idle. So it's not.
And now I'm on second shift, so I've got all day long in the mornings.
Exactly.
We would have
day,
a lot of fun, and people get in and they'll you put the window down. Hey, Marty, Martha, yep. welcome to the comedy cab. I start telling jokes. They're throwing money at me, chocolate. They're laughing. They want my business card.
I love that.
I mean,
see, the comedy cab.
Comedy cab, man.
I mean, there's a YouTube channel right there, comedy cab. I mean, people will
If you
start
guys
watching
could help
this shit
me,
like crazy.
My mind has been going like, how can I mean, doing stand-up is one of the hardest things there is to do, and I want to capitalize it as much as I can. 9 and 10 just did a big story on me. It was online.
I saw that. That's
it was
so
really,
cool.
Really slick, really sweet. So, yes.
I think if you're going to capitalize on it, then now's the time.
Now's the time
to
do it.
We just said it. Okay, it's out there
Time's
now.
of the essence.
Right now, it's really up burning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Time's really burning.
It's been
now.
in the back of my mind, you know.
what?
So.
But, what a great idea, and I think that it's something that we could definitely help out
absolutely.
with.
I would
and move
appreciate that
forward.
immensely.
And start your channel and get it going and get it, because you know what? Here's one advantage that you have above all these other YouTubers is that you have people in and out of your cab all the time. So when they think you're funny, and then you say, "Yeah, I do this for my show," then they're automatically going to subscribe to your show.
they're going to be checking
and
out
then
your show.
Everybody
they're
going
to be
they're gonna watch
the latest.
And then they're going to show the people they know.
You know what? Exactly. They're going to watch your video and then go, "Oh, my mom, oh my God, I was on this video in this cab.
Exactly.
Watch." Then she watches, send it to her sister.
Or it's going to be the kids saying, "My mom was on this show," like
It's my niece, my aunt,
I have
everybody.
a feeling it would go viral, and I've got some fantastic material.
would blow up.
Oh, it would
would
be
blow
huge.
And I have the nice car, I have the presents, I have the whole kit and caboodle.
We're sitting here going, please let us
Let
be
us
a part
produce
of this.
this. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because what an awesome opportunity.
Well, Marty, we have
Yeah.
we have a one segment that we're going to do that's just going to ruin your life. It's called the Between Two Sperms. Have you heard
I
of
don't
this?
have any questions.
I know you don't. I don't either. I have none either. We're just going to come up with the worst sperm questions that we could
God.
possibly.
I
Have
can't
you
believe
heard of
you're
the
doing this
Between
to
Two
me.
Sperms questions? Or
I
the,
have not.
Okay, well, we have this segment
Why
that's
are you
called
doing this?
because just to put you on the fucking spot.
I don't
man,
have one
just,
question for
you.
you.
Have no questions written at all, and
No.
I'm going to be coming up with them off the top of my head too. So I'm right in the same boat as you.
I've got some questions that I've said before, so I could probably recycle.
We could probably recycle them. Yeah. You know what? I've got a lot written down from our.
This is a
all
very
of our past.
vulgar, ugly part of our show. A lot of people just don't even want to watch our show after we start doing the Between Two Sperms segment. Have you ever seen the show?
We all come from sperm. Come on, people. Michael Phelps was the fastest sperm. Come on.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
Have you ever seen Between Two Ferns with Zach Galifianakis?
I have not.
Okay, well,
I'm
Zach
missing out.
Yeah, Zach Galifianakis. He sits down with
Celebrities
celebrities,
and whatnot.
and then asks them just the worst questions in the world. So that's what we're gonna do with you right now, okay? If you don't mind, we are gonna open up the sperm bag right now.
I can't believe we're doing this, dude.
Yeah, this is the way that it is, Dan. Here we go. Let's get this rolling.
Between two sperms, let us pick your brain and find out all the vital information. Between two sperms, we can learn about you and we can do an interview. Between two sperms, you can be you and you can tell us all about you. Between two sperms.
All right, everybody, there we go. That is the opening for the Between Two Sperms. And now, Marty, you can see on the other screen over there that you are now in between two sperms. You weren't aware that you were going to
show
be.
everybody this really quick.
That is your questions. Dan's got a list of questions right there for you, and I also do too. Marty, I have these drawings right here in front of me. What do you think that says?
She's never gonna guess.
Chaka Khan. I have no idea.
That's actually Coke Hogan's signature. This is,
oh my God.
That's Coke Hogan right there.
Okay.
Yep, that's the Coke Hogan signature.
Wasn't even close.
It says Chaka Khan. Dan, your question. Go right ahead.
Oh man. Okay, so if you had a choice of watching your parents make love for the rest of eternity or joining in once to end it all, what would you do?
Probably the first one.
You'd rather watch it for eternity? I don't know which
I
one's
don't know if I
words.
could watch it. I don't
See,
know.
look,
I don't know.
What kind of
That's a
questions
tough
are
one.
these?
That is
I
very-
know, right?
Anything written down?
Darn it all.
This is bad.
Okay, Marty, I have my my question for you here. Let me get on the sperm. What are your thoughts on Chinese food?
Chinese food?
Yes.
Some young guy?
That's a perfect answer.
The cream of some young guy. Yes,
that
that's a good
actually
one.
was the answer. I've got it
Thank you
written
for
down.
filling in the blank.
Yeah, the cream of some young guy.
Oh man, why are you doing this, Nate?
Is that your
Okay,
question? There you
no,
go. Answer the question now.
It's okay.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
okay. See, Dan, go ahead.
It's
No.
okay.
General
because I don't-
Chow's
I don't have
chicken.
any- I don't have any questions.
Okay.
Okay. Back to the same topic what I asked you about before.
You're gonna ask her the same question again?
It's similar. Now, would you rather watch a hologram of your parents making love or kiss your own clone on the mouth?
You guys. Probably kiss my own clone on the mouth.
Totally.
Oh, heck yes.
And here's a new question.
Oh, you got.
Are you down to support the legalization
of
medical prostitution? Would you
People
support
can't say
that?
Would you support that?
Guys, come up with this stuff.
We're coming it up with on the fly.
This is
tonight.
horrible.
Sounds like a budding
It's
problem.
like, hey, dude, you had your
Usually
aunt
we have
on the show, and
usually
you
we
really
have
made
questions
a-
written down, but not tonight.
Nate decided to just
Okay, how many days out of the week are your favorite?
2.
Okay, 2. Dan, your question.
Do you sometimes wish that you could get a hold of the person that decided to put pineapple on pizza and really,
Oh, I like pineapple on pizza.
Do you
really? Okay, so
With
that's what I'm-
pepperoni, yeah.
Really?
I'm odd like that.
I don't mind the ham and pineapple. I mean, but it's at the same time, it's like it's definitely
Wrong.
This
That
is
was a wrong
a
answer. I don't
this is a 3-part question for you, Marty.
What's going on?
Who, what, when?
What?
Who, what, when?
Who, what, when?
3-part question.
Go.
Give me some clues.
These are what the people wrote down.
Let's go like one step at a time here.
Okay.
Ready?
Who?
Who? Give us a who.
A who?
Yeah, who?
Yeah,
who?
Horton, here's a who. I don't know.
Horton. Okay.
And then what?
What did Horton do?
What does my 2020 gonna look like?
What is my and then when?
When do I get to open for the biggest headliner?
I was worried that she was going to say, when is this going to be over?
Oh no, this is awesome.
This turned into questions to make a wish after a while.
Yeah. Dan, do you have another question?
No, I don't. I don't have any questions.
How many numbers do you know?
How many numbers do I know?
Yeah, like 1 through 100, or do
I
you
know a lot of numbers.
up to 50, or
Oh yeah.
yeah. I stole that one from Zach Galifianakis, actually.
Did you?
Yeah, he asked.
God, I wish I had one of his questions. right now.
He asked that to Keanu Reeves.
Hold on, let me look through my. I think I had some questions.
Marty, do you know who this man is that just walked in the room?
I don't.
No? Okay. Well, we have the answers. Everybody's wondering. These are the questions that people are wondering out there on the streets, everyone.
Yeah,
who is this man that just walked into the studio? Oh, Dan, do you have a question?
What is the most embarrassing thing that you've ever had to wear?
Oh my gosh, this Marie Antoinette costume and wig for the movie. Big, huge, curly hair and.
Wait, hold on. The most embarrassing thing that you ever had to wear was in a freaking movie? You were wearing it in a movie?
I haven't worn anything embarrassing really.
No?
Except
Okay.
the baseball cap with boobs on it at one of my dances I did.
I just thought it was sad. I know the first time that I wore the most embarrassing thing, I really hoped it wouldn't be in a fucking movie forever.
Well-
for everyone to see.
Marvel or DC?
Yeah.
Marvel.
Marvel. Yeah, I agree. I like Marvel.
Marvel.
Okay, I have one for you.
Damn.
What set of items could you go into the store and buy that would make the cashier uncomfortable?
Trojans and Joy Jelly. Good stuff, right?
Yeah.
From Miss Conservative, Miss
Everyday buys for my household.
I love it. Dan, do you have any more questions? I'm running out of them myself. Is that your favorite shirt that you're wearing right now?
I have a question.
One of them, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I've got a very important question, actually.
Okay.
What mythical creature would improve the world if it existed?
What mythical creature?
Or cryptozoologist.
What?
Cryptozoolic creature.
Probably one of the Greek gods that deals with romance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, heck
I was
yes.
thinking like Bigfoot. Because the world would be so
No,
much
I think one of the Greek, whoever the Greek god or goddesses that's in charge of love and romance. That'd be my pick.
Nice
We need
choice.
more of it.
I like that. I like that.
Totally.
Hey, what's something that everyone looks stupid doing? What's something that everyone looks pretty stupid doing?
Being at a restaurant with the person that you love and you're both on your phone not talking to each other.
That is pretty stupid.
That is pretty stupid.
I'm pretty observant. It's like, and I'm old school, right? So, and I used to wait tables at Georgina's a few years ago, and I would watch people like not even engaging. You've got this time. Put your phone away. Be wherever you are. Be there. Be present. So I think it's kind of dumb.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You put your phone in everyone puts their phone in the middle. Whoever picks up the phone first has to buy. That's a really cool rule.
That's a cool game.
That's a good game.
That is a cool game. I don't have any more questions. But
Marty, I have a video that we're going to play on the screen over there that you can see. Tell me what you think about this.
Kind of thirsty? I'm thirsty. I'm Friday. Come over Saturday. We'll have a Sunday.
Okay, everybody, there you go. There's the Between Two Sperms. Thank you, Marty. Thank you.
Thank you. My pleasure. You're welcome.
Between two sperms.
Oh my God.
Silly's fun.
It is such a goofy segment.
I'm losing it, man. I'm losing it.
Well,
That's
thank you so
funny.
much, Marty. Marti
Thanks
Martha
for having
Johnson,
me.
everybody. This is Marti Martha Johnson. Make sure that you contact her for an Uber if you are out in the town in Traverse City, especially as the holidays are coming up. You know,
Oh, my gosh,
You're going to be
yes.
out there. You need to get a ride home from a bar or anything like
Christmas
that.
party, bar. Need
Yeah.
to go to the mall, do some shopping.
Do you want to? You don't have to throw your number out. How do they contact you? Just go on to
Contact
Uber?
me through Facebook, or they could go on the Uber app. I'm usually in the downtown area on Friday and Saturday nights from about 6 to midnight.
Oh, we've got our viewers are tuning in and they're starting to ask their own Between Two Sperms questions. How many times have you watched 50 Shades of Grey?
None.
None. I haven't.
I've never watched either. Dan's going to polish his dad's pole one time. Just one time. Yeah, that's right, man. I'm going to get it over with and never have to think about it again. Not relive it every day of my life watching it. God, the choice is easy, man.
I have
Just get it
something
over.
else funny to tell you. So when I started to do stand-up in May of 2010, people were like, wow, that takes big cojones to get up on stage, you know. So I thought, well, I'm going to Google brass ovaries. I'm going to call it Marty's Brass Ovaries Comedy Tour. Well, if you look up brass ovaries, it's pole dancing.
Really?
I told that joke at the Holiday Inn, and I used the microphone stand as my pole. I actually bought a microphone stand and painted it gold.
That is great.
Like a
No.
pole. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God,
Isn't that
is so
awesome?
funny.
You went for it.
Oh, heck yes.
Dude,
lived it.
Hey, Marty, when's the next time that everybody can see you up on stage? Where's the next time that you got?
So I'll be in Muskegon February 14th.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
And I'll be in Reed City opening for Bill Bushart Thursday, January 23rd. I'm sure I'll have something before then, but that's on the docket right now.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
If anybody,
man.
I'm looking for another comedy venue to bring some comedians from out of town.
Nice.
Okay.
Man. Well, we're
cool.
we're looking forward to it, and I hope
Thank
that everybody in the
you.
Muskegon area goes and checks this out. We do have a clip of your routine that we're going to play here. I had told you about this earlier. Can you give us a backstory on this really quickly?
So that was a comedy competition in Frankenmuth last January. It's been almost a year already, and I tied for third.
Nice.
Tied for third. I was the only female. There were guys from all over the state, and Melissa Hager from the comedy series drew our names out of a hat. So, and that was a blast. My sister joined me, and we went down and made a weekend of it, and
cool.
It was really fun.
Very
Thank
cool,
you.
man.
It was
Yeah,
really
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Awesome.
Well, we're gonna check that out and let all the viewers check this out. Make sure that you follow Marty on Facebook. Go and check her out on Facebook and all that stuff. And whoa, why did that just get really loud? I don't understand what just
Jesus.
happened. Did you hear that too? Did it get really loud for you?
Air out my ears here, buddy.
Yes, stay on the Facebooks and watch all the funny things that Marty is posting. It's always something goofy every
Laughter's
single day.
the best stuff.
It is, absolutely. All right, check out this clip of Marti Martha Johnson right here in Frankenmuth.
Too bad he was the original owner. I can't catch a break with guys. Two years ago, I got reconnected with, I used to be a pharmaceutical rep, and I got reconnected with a guy on Facebook. I call it Crackbook. And so he took me out for my birthday, and he said, I've been married 3 times. First time was like 6 months. Really, I'm not emotionally ready for a relationship. I just want to sleep with you. I just want friends with benefits. And I said, I'm sorry. I thought you said Friday at Bennigan's. So I was doing a comedy act today for a CPA firm about 5 years ago, actually this weekend. And I was telling them, I'm single and I'm, looking for a guy with teeth and a job. When they asked me, you're single, you're really well endowed, you're cute, you're funny, you get up on stage. I said, yeah, I'm looking for a guy with teeth and a job. And over here in the corner I hear, well, BJ needs some work with his teeth. And I said, well, shit, at least he's got the right name. This summer I went out with a guy in Apache in Traverse City. They had this beautiful tiki bar, and this guy and I were sitting outside. I had a beer, he had a beer, I had a strawberry daiquiri, and the bill came. He opened up his wallet when the bill came, and he said, Marty, would you pay for the drinks with a $14 Meyer gift card? Can't make this shit up, this is true. And I said, no, I won't. Gave the waitress a nice tip, and I left, but you can bet your ass that gift card would have been for dicks. I would have been all over it. No question. No question at all. My dad has been wanting to get me off the family inheritance. He has upped the ante on his dowry. They call it a dowry. So he worked in sales for Procter & Gamble for about 25 years. So the lucky suitor will get 1,500 shares of Procter & Gamble stock, a lifetime supply of Tide and Crest, and me. No skid marks and white teeth for the rest of their life. Pony it up, people. JJ's just waiting. I was involved in a CJ and Lou's makeover competition about 10 years ago with a local organization called Grand Traverse Woman. And it was, there were 3 of us Janes, and we had carte blanche to Zumba, nutrition, running, spinning. I was doing kettlebells, Pilates, you name it, I was doing it. And I lost a bunch of weight, and I lost some weight with my girls, so I wanted to buy some really nice lingerie. So I went to see my friend Mary Sue at the bra store in downtown.
Yeah, brother, you know what I'm saying? I like to just hang out in the ride, dude. Ooh, I get so pumped up, brother, that I just want to drink some Coke, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, bro. Feels pretty good, you know what I'm saying? Just hang out with a buddy, you know what I'm saying? Just enjoy a couple Cokes, crack a couple pots, you know what I'm saying? Putting down the old... Put the old Coke sippers around a... Put the old Coke sippers around a... Put the old Coke sippers... Put the old Coke sippers on a... Put the old Coke sippers... Put the old Coke sippers on an ice cold can, brother. I swear to God, if I do that again, I'm gonna shove this Coke so far down my throat that I'm gonna have to pull down my pants and take a drink. Oh yeah. Brother, this video right here is dedicated to the men and women that paid the ultimate price, you know what I'm saying? So we could enjoy this sweet nectar right here, brother. We'll pour out a little Coke for all the fallen heroes, brother, on Memorial Day. Oh yeah, brother! I'm a Coke drinking American, sipping from the bottle or from the can. I'm the Coke drinking American. Coke is your right. Live the Coke life. Oh yeah, brother. Know what I'm saying? When you chug, slam it down and it hurts inside. You know you're gonna drink Coke until the day you die. If you wanna be a coaster, I'm cool with that. Because soon you're gonna be a Coke-a-maniac. Come on! I'm a Coke drinking American. Brother! Sipping from the bottle or from the can. I'm a Coke drinking American. That's right, Coke is your right. You're right! Live the Coke life. Brother! You know what I'm saying? So we get down with Coke, brother. Before I found Coke, I was pretty lame. Now I can ride my bike on any terrain. Ride my bike anywhere, let's move chopper, brother. I got something deep inside of me. It's the spirit of the Coke and it can keep us free. I'm a Coke drinking American. Drink Coke, sipping from the bottle or from the can. Every day, brother. I'm a Coke drinking American. That's right, Coke is your right. Yeah. Live the Coke life, brother. Know what I'm saying, brother? Live the Coke life. Drinking it every day. Try a little Coke. This is how we roll on the Coke-a-maniacs. On the coaster. Know what I'm saying? Sipping from the bottle or from the can. Come on now. I'm a Coke drinking American. Coke is your right. Live the Coke life. Brother. I'm a Coke drink. Sip it from the bottle or from the can.
Yep, we'll see you, Marty. Thank you so much for coming in tonight, dude. It was always a pleasure. Marti Martha Johnson, the comedian that you have to check out here in Traverse City, and she's gonna have her own YouTube channel coming soon.
Yeah, it is.
That's gonna be happening
Coming soon.
no matter what, man.
We've been talking behind the scenes, man.
Yes, we have. We've been
going down.
We've been
I
doing
can't believe you did the between two sperms segment. I wish I would have known. I would have prepared.
Dude, I wasn't even planning on doing that. I just I was like out of nowhere. I'm like, let's do it. Fuck it. You know, like let's. It'd be a good clip that we can
Dude,
clip off.
Mike Barnes says Coke Hogan's great. You know, he has been my cameraman when I was with Coke Hogan because I've usually been the cameraman for Coke Hogan, but there's been a couple of times where where old Mike Barnes there, buddy, he's done some good camera stuff for me.
He's been the cameraman before for you?
Yeah, well when I couldn't do it, he stepped in for me and did it. Yeah, he's great, man.
I thought I was your cameraman. I'm not your cameraman no more? You cheating on me?
When you're not around, I find people to help. Absolutely.
Right. We have a brand new segment for everybody.
Hold on, Mike. I know you messaged me. I'll get back to you in a minute. I'm
brand new segment we have to show you right now, and then we're going to be chatting with Mr. Markus here. But right now, it's time for the Facebook news feed.
Facebook news feed.
Thanks for coming in, everybody. Welcome to the Facebook news feed. My name is Sideshow Nate. This is my buddy Dan Straight over here.
How you guys doing tonight?
And tonight on the Facebook news feed, let's go right to it, everybody.
Let's do it.
We got to let you know what's happening. Dan, what do you got on your side of the Facebook news feed?
Original Music Uncovered shared a post. Drop your band name and link to you band. Nate?
I see that Preston Malin of the band
To You Band.
Heart of Jordan To You Band. I see.
Yes, sir.
I guess they must have had a typo right there. Typo.
You're a pretty.
Preston Malin of the band Heart of Jordan. If all my music posts got the kind of attention and interaction my meaningless political shit posts get, I could afford to just pay someone to handle my meaningless shit posting. Good stuff there, Preston Malin. Damn.
Oh, God, I love it when you get a good one like that, buddy. Let me tell you. Robin Isley shares a post. My next relationship. I want sex and trips. We're just going to be coming and going. Nate, you know what I mean? Coming and going.
That's
sex and relationships.
slightly
and sex and trips.
Slightly offensive there,
Very.
Dan. I think that there would be some people out there that would take offense to that. Clarence Gully. We've had Clarence Gully on before. Clarence Gully says that, so I pissed some people off today. I commented on Juice WRLD not being a legend. The backlash. Huh.
People, I'll tell you,
People.
they just get lost in themselves. Paco Loco, a fresh pot of Man You Do, just finished. So good. Come see us or call ahead. I'll tell you what, I think I'll be calling pretty soon because I'm getting kind of hungry. Nate, you getting hungry?
I certainly like some Man You Do.
Man You Do is so good.
Man You Do. That's what it's all about. All right, scrolling through the Facebook news feed here. Coming up on the next big story. Jeff J. Robinson, what do you think about following trends in music? Your honest opinion, please.
I couldn't give you an opinion on that one, Nate, because I just don't know.
I don't really care.
Asa Davis makes a post. She says, Aslan and Elwood are playing. Elwood didn't like want to do what Aslan was doing. So she's like, fine, you do you. Silly Aslan and Elmwood.
In case you missed the special announcement, Nicholas Dulf said, made for January 23rd.
I'll tell you what, January 23rd, that's one of my favorite days, Nate. Susie Stores.
It's so splendid.
Susie Stores comments, it just blows my mind. I asked people for help and nobody wants to help me. You wonder why I don't depend on people and keep myself keep to myself. It just saddens me. It just saddens me, Nate.
That is a sad story. Marti Martha Johnson is with Daniel Smitty and Nate Verbergmos at the South of the Straits show. What a fun interview.
Square up.
Yeah, get yourself in line there, Daniel.
Sorry, buddy. What is it? My turn now?
It's your turn.
We're
Give us the
we're
news.
live on the air.
Tell us
We're
the
live
news,
on the
Dan.
news,
Tell us
buddy.
the fucking news.
And it would be Brooks Elliott. Well, this is gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly.
It's going to be ugly. Oh, this is breaking news. It just came in. Oh, never mind. It's just that little red dot on Facebook. That's not something new. It's just had to update the news feed. Domino's Pizza, half off. Pizza equals 100% delicious. Get 50% off all menu-priced pizzas when you order online at Domino's.com. Ends 12/8.
Kids today have no idea that around 15 years ago, Champion was a cheap sports brand that sold on the back shelves of the Kmart around $1.99 a shirt, and you got laughed at in school for wearing it. But today, it's the coolest thing. Nate, what do you think about that, buddy?
I love that. You know, I remember when I was a kid and I had some Chuck Taylors and I got made fun of because that was the poor kids pants or poor kids shoes. And now they're like $35. Pammy Tinsley is watching Avatar. Disney Plus blah blah. Ooh, Disney Plus in UHD too. Heart.
Oh, I know. I love the Disney Plus. I've got it on our TV, and we watch it regularly. Jessica Fritz says, take a deep breath. Remember who the fuck you are. Put your big girl pants on and handle this. Well, thanks, Jessica. That was really inspiring.
I'm putting my big girl pants on right now. Chad
We
Bailey.
know you are.
Chad Bailey said, oh, new breaking news. Never mind, once again, just Facebook with a red dot up there. Lumberjack Christmas party on top of the world at top of the park. Updated with Lumberjess.
Gotta love Lumberjess. And on to Ken Pettyjohn. He says, what a game. San Fran turned their season around. This year, why can't Detroit? Because it's owned by the Fords, and just like their trucks, they suck. Thanks, Ken.
That's a bad review. Heart of Jordan shared a meme. Hashtag Sunday Fun Day. Bellabong at Bella or Bongella. Without revealing your age, what's something you remember that someone younger wouldn't understand? Seth Rogen replied at Seth Rogen. Pooping without a smartphone.
They just don't understand. The good old days. And that's our news for tonight, folks.
I have another one. Hold on. Just came in.
What are
Kirk
you
Williams 2 hours ago. So I spent the day in the kitchen making homemade turkey stock, turkey soup, white turkey chili, and a couple of 9-inch deep dish turkey pot pies. Enjoyable day. And he had some shrimp.
Great news, Nate. Thank you. And thanks for everyone for tuning into the news tonight. And we will catch you next time on our news report.
And in the studio now we have Mr. Markus. Mr. Markus, how are you doing, my
good
friend?
evening.
It's nice to see you. Yeah, people just.
Yeah. Sorry.
Between two
Thank you for having me.
sperms.
I'm sorry. I'm just getting here. I was busy warming a bench at a basketball game.
That's fine. Yeah, no, I mean, at your age, that's all you should be doing.
Well, I'm just there to keep my cousins out of fights.
Gotcha.
Yeah, make sure they're not.
Mr. Markus, if you guys are not aware, he's the owner of this fine facility here at New Leonard Media. This is the place that you got to come to get your music done. You want to get a podcast produced, you can talk to me. But if you want to get some quality music done, dude, you got to talk to Mr. Markus. And you're not only doing music now, you're also working on a new project right now that you want to.
Yeah, I've taken the role as an audio director for a upcoming documentary film, the Loco Motions. It's focusing on Indigenous surfers from 3 separate tribal nations, communities around the world, and their unique connections to the ocean and and inherent responsibilities to care for their coastal lands. And right now we're in the initial round of funding, and there's an Indiegogo. I placed the link in the comments for this episode. And what we got going on is we're asking friends, family, community to all pitch in what you can. Even $5, $10, $20, $2,000. It all helps. And also, if you're unable to support financially at this time, to share it. We're trying to put together a solid action team, and to start getting a good email list out and sharing in various groups. South of the Straits has been very gracious and supporting the project. And besides that, we want to get the word out. What's going to happen is in February we're heading to New Zealand. We're going to film a trailer.
Yeah.
And what we use from the footage of that is then we will go further to seek larger donors so that we can get the full-length shot. I'm working with Dr. Nick Reo from Dartmouth College.
Mhm. Yeah.
And Dartmouth's already put up a substantial amount. They're backing the research and providing equipment. I've worked with Nick before in the past on other research projects. He's been published several times over. We did in collaboration with the local tribe here, the Grand Traverse Band of Ottawa and Chippewa Indians. Was with Wapple Island First Nation and Wakiato Tioni tribe, a Maori tribe in New Zealand. Each 3 tribes were involved in a significant river restoration project, and it was like a living research project that brought each nation from one to another, and compared, made some comparisons in our cultural looks on stewardship. And so he's got a solid background. I trust him in his writing ability, his ability to produce this, and also he's a doer. I've seen him get things done. So.
And what's this I'm reading on the page here? Is this you're getting sticker packs? Is that something that like a perk that people get? If they donate?
Yeah. So we offer some simple perks. Homelands Collective on Instagram. You can follow them. Homelands_collective. And they've done they've offered a mural and a different hand styled sticker package, and then also there's a limited edition run of T-shirts.
Sweet. So you throw $100 down, you get a T-shirt. You got 6 people already who have claimed that. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, that's a real limited run. What's not on there yet is a friend of the podcast, local known street artist Chase Hunt.
Nice.
Has
Chase
donated a painting,
Sweet.
and we'll be putting that up on the campaign shortly, and looking for looking to either raffle that off or just sell it.
Well, I'm in. I played my part. I've donated a little something to it because I think it's awesome that you.
I'll be donating $10. I'll be throwing $10 at it. I mean,
think it's
you know
awesome.
what, too? If you think about it, this is the way that like. I think a lot of people fail to understand the way that GoFundMe's and all these, like fundraising type of things work. You only got to throw in $10, and then if your friends throw in $10, and then their friends throw in $10, I mean, it's just like a snowball effect,
right? It's like getting the wheel turning, man.
Right, and it's only $10, I mean, shit, I can spare a pack of smokes for a day, I mean, it's not a bad deal, dude.
No, it's for a great cause, man.
And one of the big things is when we're sharing this, and I ran into this problem already. I've had some late nights up spamming all of my friends on Facebook.
That never works.
Is that it does? It's
does
at
it really?
It's at about a little over a 10%
Because I
return.
spam people with this damn show and nobody
10% return is good.
Yeah. So. But the thing is I've had people ask me in person if I message them.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So it's looking like this automated, and so a lot of times it's better to take the time to connect with individuals on a one-to-one basis. If you're going to send out emails, to write out an email specific, to Dan if I'm trying to get Dan to support the project, and saying, hey,
Right.
and connect with him and make sure he knows that I know that I'm sending him this message.
Right,
and that I'm asking for this, and Dan should know, because this is also something we had to do when gaining support as musical artists back in the day. And I'm gonna throw Johnny under the bus right now.
Johnny under the bus?
Yeah. Oh yeah, but he's a success.
Big brother, right?
Oh yeah, he's a successful marketer today.
Uh-huh.
Right,
But back in the day, he always thought, we put the flyer up on MySpace, people know the show's coming, they're gonna come.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah, that's all you got. I mean, the flyer's out.
Yeah.
And I always knew
I did my part.
We always knew we had to hit the mall with
we had to hit up everybody we love,
with flyers.
Everybody that you already think like, oh, of course Dallas is going to be there. He's a friend of the show. He's a friend of us. He's going to
Right.
I better make sure I call Dallas.
Right.
Dude, please be there. Don't think you don't matter. Everybody there is what makes it a party.
Right.
You know,
We would press up flyers.
Get some buy-in from everybody.
Tons of
It's
flyers.
kind of like Mark's birthday party, you know? Like when it came to the birthday party, Dan, and you had to reply on Facebook, and you didn't reply on Facebook. Nobody thought that you were going to be showing up.
Oh,
I did show up,
You
though,
did
didn't
show
I?
up.
Oh, yeah, of course he showed up. You know, which is also like, why did you tell me you were coming? then I would have known, and I wouldn't.
Maybe you would have said that I was your best friend instead of some other guy.
I've been telling this dude that he's my best friend for 26 years.
Dude, you just told me that there earlier today.
Dude,
What the
I've
fuck
never
is
I've
going on
never
here?
said this to
I've
you.
got a group of best friends, dude. I've got a couple of them.
I heard Dallas was your
That's
best
okay.
friend.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dallas is
Now.
under my protection. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys,
He's under our protection as well. We've got him.
About the painting and everything that's going up for auction, is that going to be a one-time like auction, or is this just going to be an individual? Like, are you doing more than one thing?
Yeah, that's why it's not up yet. Is we haven't decided if it's something that we're going to put up, and it's just a one-time. Here's this painting. If somebody wants to buy this,
right?
It's going to be rare. It's big. It's a 48 inch by 48 inch painting.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to cost to ship if that's what happens.
Well,
but,
and you know, I think too.
But it's a nice piece, dude. He's a talented artist.
Have we thought about like making like an event, like a fundraising event or anything like that?
That'll be coming up before the new year as well. Like,
sweet.
We'll piece together, and if the show wants to be involved with that, that would be
Oh,
awesome.
absolutely! I would love to be involved.
You know,
in
I've
that,
seen
man.
you guys live podcast a wedding before, and that was the fucking bomb. And if we could.
That was a funny
You
bit.
know, it was like because
it was cool
because
but it was
people,
different.
you know, they videotape at their wedding, they take pictures, you know, but this was like another option for them to be able to save the moment, you know,
Right, yeah.
And the podcast was really cool to do at a wedding during the reception because we interviewed like all their guests and
Yeah,
all the
not
people
only
got
that,
to come
it
in.
was-
We interviewed their parents, we interviewed
Yeah.
bridesmaids, and it gave everybody an opportunity to say, hey, congratulations, and they got to get interview with their parents and everything. So later on, the bride and groom got to listen. I think they waited a year to listen to it.
Right.
So a year on their first year anniversary, they sat down and listened to that podcast.
That was so awesome, and I really think you guys should keep that on the website as a service. And,
I think it's
and,
an awesome
I think
service.
wedding
people
cast should come back.
People
I really do.
should really, you know, that shouldn't be a one-time thing. That should really happen again.
Well, you know what is great about it too is like the whole idea of it is that when you get lost in that theater of the mind, you know, and you're listening back, you know, like to all of your family, talking these heartfelt messages that they're putting out
Absolutely.
there. You know, I mean, I was crying. I had tears coming out of my eyes at some points.
And you know, it was tasteful. It wasn't intrusive. We did it during a reception. You know, we were kind of like off in the corner, and everybody knew that when you get a moment, go over to these guys and talk to them, do an interview with them for the bride and the groom. So everyone had their moment. We had a line of people.
It was it was weird.
We're just getting in line to do this quick.
We never had that many people want to be on our podcast ever.
And a lot of people were just like, hey, congratulations. Thanks for having us. It was a beautiful wedding. And they said something really nice about the bride and groom. And then it was on to the next people. But what a cool, little thing to have to be able to go back and listen to and have that on a recording, you know?
So back to the trailer.
Yeah.
You know, I just wanted to step in this evening to get it out as soon as I could because it is there's about 40 days more remaining on this campaign, and we really want to hit this mark. But in the next couple weeks, I'm looking to book Dr. Reo onto the show, and
absolutely, bring him in,
and he'll have to Skype in. He's located in Vermont, but
okay.
But you know,
we've learned tonight
he's
that
obviously,
Skype is not working for us. So
we'll
do the Google
hang
Hangouts.
out. We'll FaceTime. Whatever we got to do. But
actually, Skype is
the truth
awesome.
is, you know, he's obviously higher educated than I am and more articulate, and I think he would really help highlight this project more. But in the meantime, if anybody from the squad out there in Sotsland, if you really want to support and want to get part of the action team, email me, mark@newleonard.com, and fill out your contact and your interest in assisting, and directions will follow.
There it is. That's what you're looking for right there. Hold on, bring it back a little bit, and slowly bring it in. Yeah, spit on the edges. Yeah. Wait, it's just not focusing.
Well, it's whatever. Mark@newleonard.com. Now check it out.
Here, I'll put mine up.
Yeah.
There's a couple.
There it is.
Now I got 3
Mark@newleonard.com.
minutes left. I told Marty as I walked her to her vehicle that I really wanted to roast her on air, but she was already gone.
Do it.
First and foremost, you know, Jesse and I, my wife and I, we've been down since we were 16 years old.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
I know her. She knows me. We spend a lot of time together.
Uh-huh.
I mean, a lot of time. You know, we work out together.
You guys
we
are
kick it
married.
around the house. We've been married. We're doing it. All right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We made babies. I showed them. I show them off. We're the couple in the restaurant looking at our phones. All right. like we're not at the restaurant because it's a romantic evening. It's time for us. It's because neither one of us like to cook, man. We're not cooking. Like, yeah, we're gonna talk. We talked in the car. We're gonna talk we're gonna talk over dessert. Like, our food's gonna come. We're gonna set our food. We're gonna set our phones down. We're gonna eat. Like, man, right now. And actually,
we're talking
more times than not. She and I are logging the meal we're about to eat because I meticulously follow a specific macro plan.
Right.
You know, and I'm like, hey.
Or maybe you're looking at a social media platform and you find something funny and you're like, oh my God, look at this one. You know, and, you know, that's like back and forth with a couple. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. And then the other, as everybody knows, there's only one lane to get back here to the studio. And there's 3 parking spots once you get here. And if you turn immediately to the left, you got one of 2 options. And if you pull straight forward, you got that 3rd option. That leaves an opening for cars to get around. But for some reason, so often, guests pull in and they park in what I call the asshole spot. Which is like they turn just like they were almost going to turn
one way into the
but then
into
they
the
just block all 3.
It's like we have a little bit of driveway that goes into a nice little parking area, but you can't park in the middle of that driveway and not let anyone in. Out of that
I busted her
area.
balls about it on the way out. She was apologizing, and then I felt bad. I was like, man, I was just teasing him. I thought you were hanging out to the rest of the night. I was gonna roast you online, but
no, she's awesome, man. It was so cool to have.
Oh,
her
I've
in.
seen her. I've seen her at Visions at Centerpoint. She's done some shows and
she's good.
Yeah, oh yeah.
She's funny, man,
very,
and
very
she's
funny.
doing big stuff. She's in the movies.
And hey,
she's blowing up, brother.
You know, and then she was talking as we took that picture for tonight. She said, you know, her and 4 hot guys dream of hers, and I'm gonna say, hey,
we can make that happen.
Look, Mama, that the feeling is mutual. Always has been. All right.
Oh my God, that's funny.
She's an attractive old gal.
Yeah.
Is,
and tell me this. I mean, what? Who's not attracted to a woman with a sense of humor? You know,
right? That's like that. That's like, topper, man.
Yeah,
right.
Totally.
It's so beautiful.
Well, thank you, Markus, for sharing the information about this. I've got the link in the chat log, but I'm also did you say you already shared it in the comments section? Or?
I did.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna share it again on the comments too, and let's get this thing raised up, man.
Mike Burns is asking me to roast somebody here or something like that.
Mark, roast.
He said, "Hey, I want you to call this number and ask him why he keeps fucking with my daughter.
Whoa.
His name is Kenny." His daughter was pretty upset. I don't know. Maybe it's like her boyfriend or something like that. Maybe we need to call this dude.
Hey, we don't know Kenny.
Hey, listen, bro.
My address is up on your website. Don't be fucking with nobody.
You know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to wait till I'm off the air, and then I'll record the call. And then if it turns out to be good material, we'll play the shit out of it.
Hold on. You know what I'm thinking? I mean,
yeah. Dan will go home and go to bed, and bricks will come through my window. You see, like that's the shit that happens. Like, I've been through this before. You remember, you know,
the bricks going through the window?
Well, when I was dealing dope back on OMT, like everybody would get on the phone and run their yap to some other crew.
And then
they go party for the night somewhere else, and I'm chilling, and all of a sudden, boom. Damn horseshoe comes through the window.
Are you going to help me now or not?
I remember
You know
that
what I'm
shit.
thinking? I'm thinking this. I mean, why don't we call us Arnold Schwarzenegger?
He's gonna put up a soundboard.
Dude, that soundboard's like
it's so lame. Everyone's gonna know.
Yeah,
what are you gonna pull up the Arnold?
20 years ago.
If anything, pull up the freaking Jack Black one. That's a good one.
That is a good one. But we'll do it.
We'll get to it.
We'll get to it, Mike. We'll call him off the air. It is time to wrap up the show. We want to thank number one, of course, Mr. Markus for coming in here and talking about the Loco Motions movie that's going to be coming out. They're at about $1,000 right now. They need to get up to about $9,000. So let's work together for the next 40 days, 40 days and 40 nights, man.
We can do it.
Happen.
We can hit that marker. So no problem.
We want to thank Marti Martha Johnson for coming into the studio here tonight and making us laugh and making us cry all at once. We had we put her in between 2 sperms and
she's awesome.
She was not not ready for that.
She was like, just two?
Yeah.
Just two? I see four boys in here.
And we also want to thank Laurentian Tides. Laurentian Tides for coming onto the show with us tonight.
Absolutely.
And thank God the band didn't break up over Google Hangouts. That was
there was some tension,
man.
There was some tension.
There was. Oh yeah, go ahead, Mark.
Did you? I mean, I know you're trying to close out right now because I hear your tone.
That's the end of the show.
It's never over for me. But did you have a YouTuber of the week this week?
Well, we had a YouTuber of the week that we were supposed to chat with, but she didn't show up.
Yeah, has that happened before?
No, and you know what?
Oh, that hasn't happened before?
It happened one time before.
You've had it one time before? So I'm suggesting we put some brackets on the wall, right?
Right.
And
we were
everybody
talking
gets their
about this.
chance,
I
and
told
then-
you, Dan, we were talking about this.
And then as they on the show you already
Keep going.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Because then as somebody screws you over on cancels on you, then you put them down in that further
lower
losers
bracket.
And then you try to put them in again, and we're gonna starting 1st of January, all the way till this time next year, we're gonna find out who the tube loser of the year is.
The tube loser, that's right.
Loser.
Yep, the
So
tube
we got
loser.
the YouTuber.
Well,
of
I
the
mean,
month.
we pulled up her YouTube page and we scrutinized it pretty hard.
Yeah,
Right.
we did.
And said,
Excellent.
okay, but you know what? You're redeemable. We did pick out some flaws.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
We picked out some flaws, and we said, you could totally, fully redeem yourself. Come back on the show. Come on the show and actually do it. And we even played the video from her.
Yeah, we played the video of
It's
hers,
not like
and,
we didn't show love still.
I mean, we were commenting on how to actually buy $30 worth of stuff. For
Christmas ornaments.
Christmas ornaments. I mean,
for $30. We're like, dollar store.
Dollar store, man. All right, but yes, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. Thank you to all of our viewers. Mike Barnes, we had Jesse Smith, we had Mark 23, we had Space Buggy, we had Tony Bruce, of course, we had Fushimi.
The Bruce is
we
loose.
He said, Mark, it's all good. I got him with dildos.
He hit him with dildos.
Oh yeah,
that's always the
And then
answer
he
to
said
everything.
it's all good.
Hey,
Mike
and
Barnes, our dude.
Look forward to the soundbite. Trojans and Joy Jelly.
All right, everybody, take care. We will talk to you again next week. And William Manspeaker. Fucking A, man.
Settle down, boy. Got a long road ahead of us. It's not the same, brother. All of the pops have changed every day. They just keep fizzing away. There's no other taste, like drinking it down ice cold, right all night for that carbonated gold, brother. 'Cause I'm a coaster, yeah. On a gold horse I ride, and I'm wanted, yeah, brother. 'Cause I live the coke life. I want it, 'cause I live the coke life. I can sleep, but brother, sleeping is just a waste. Just a waste, brother. People like me, all of them, they all have the separate taste. You can plainly see I'm awesome by the bottle that I drink. Drink it down. Well, didn't see what it was. Well, it's a coke, brother. What you think? What else? 'Cause I'm the coaster. Yeah. And on the gold horse I ride, and I want it. 'Cause I live the coke life. Yeah, brother. I'm wanted. Yeah, brother. 'Cause I live the coke life. Riding this dusty road every day, brother. Will I make it home? Yeah, brother. Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Straight go. Ride coke horse cross country, brother. Can't slow me down. Slow me down, you know what I'm saying? It's that coaster. Yeah. And on a coke horse I ride, and I'm wanted. 'Cause I live the coke life. Yeah, and I ride these streets. On the golf course I ride. Living the life and I want it. Want it.
That's right, man.
Living the golf life. I want it. Changing the cold trees. Because I live like golf life. Living the golf life.
It doesn't matter.
Brother, oh yeah.
And I can be bothered with that.
Keep breathing.
Now you be straight with me.